All right, dosto, I have pressed the Eric Ten Hag head, and I am pressing the Jurgen Klopp face, and I am pressing the Tuchlia. And hello, friends, and welcome to the four,
Four.
The two.
the blue. What
Come
is this?
on.
What is this Chelsea tribute happening, Kautuk? What is this blue background?
This is basically I have upped the production for season 2 of Secondhand Stories, and 442 is the beneficiary.
क्या बात है क्या बात है क्या बात है wait I just needed to change the RIP symbol to Graham Potter, and now that is done. Yes, welcome friends, welcome one and all and one. ये मदर चोद मेरे को क्यों दिखा रहा नहीं है मेरा बैकएंड stream elements. Also, guys, before we begin, can we have mass shoutouts? Mass shoutouts to Jay Sureka, our thumbnail
Yeah,
boy, for outstanding thumb today. मैं उसको बोला कि बस तू कुछ रेस का पोस्टर के साथ कुछ कर आज, एंड जो किया है उसने भाई ने वो unbelievable it is. Mashallah, inshallah, and others as well. But yes, let me see. There are few super chats that this stupid thing is not showing me in the back. Mil gaya. Bawa, tell us about the Kachra. What is happening? How we are beating Australia repeatedly like this? What is the match fixing that has occurred? Can you tell us?
I just want to say that
You
cannot
don't
believe.
really care about us. Oh, okay.
No. Cannot believe what is happening. Cannot believe that I'm seeing it with my own eyes. Where
Border
again,
Gavaskar Trophy being retained.
yes, already retained. But some outstanding like that Ashwin and Aksar in the 8th wicket, 7th wicket partnership. Oof.
But अब
Lethal.
हमारा लोअर ऑर्डर अक्सर ऐसे खेलता है आज.
Oh, no, but some commentators were saying it, or somebody else was saying it, that we don't have a tail ender anymore. We have a really long middle order.
Wow. Speaking of
Because
tailenders, have you been following the tweets of one former mascot of this podcast, one Venkatesh Prasad, who has
who is
gone on one
related with
full
KL
trip?
Rahul.
He has gone on a full trip because I think he thinks now that he has a conspiracy theory going in his head. This is a tweet that I read, that KL Rahul may the KL stands for Karachi Lahore, because he's gone fully mad. He has gone on one full rant listing 17 batsmen. Although I did not disagree with him, because first he said, Baba, who should replace with greatest stats home and away, the greatest
Shikhar
opener
Dhawan.
of all time, Shikhar Dhawan. That's right.
Shikhar Dhawan.
Dhawandi only.
No, I mean, I mean, we've been saying this for a while that, like, I think, the problem with the Indian team is, with the Indian cricket team, is that we have, now we're at a place where we have at least 4 or 5 people at every slot. And the problem, therefore, is that you have to decide how long are you going to give someone a chance before
Yeah.
they actually recover.
What is the answer, Baba, according to you?
No. See, the answer
Like, what
about-
is the number? How many chances? 4.
I don't think that there is a number that can be decided so easily. See, let's be honest, if we did not do well in this test match, right, which seemed like it on day 3, or rather at the end of day 2, before Ashwin and Aksar sort of bailed us out.
Yes.
If we had not done well, then everyone would be blaming selectors to say, why have you chosen KL at the top? Now,
Correct.
if you see the second innings, KL's wicket was just like pure dumb shit luck, right? Like, I mean,
What happened to him?
he hit the ball on the onside. Silly mid-on खड़ा था, या silly mid-on ही था क्या? नहीं, silly mid-on नहीं था. Square, वो short. Yeah.
Baba GPT has begun.
Yeah. So this guy was
short mid Kvaratskhelia.
So he flipped the ball and it hit the fielder and it ricocheted high up in the air and the keeper caught it. So it was a complete like shit.
But Baba, like you can say that for everything, no? Like anything that a player does.
No, I agree. All I'm saying is that I am firmly of the belief that KL should have not played this series. I think with Shubman's form that had happened just recently, we should have got Shubman and we should have given him the chance also in a domestic series. Right? In a domestic series, you give him the chance to sort of shine a little bit.
Plus Damad ji hai yaar.
India ka damad.
Yeah. So I think I really think that there was an opportunity to replace KL. I understand why they constantly give it, but I don't know why it's been going on for so long because KL's been pretty fit for a while. Yeah, but
I love Kirk's comment because while Baba was struggling to be like forward short leg on, he's saying Baba trying to describe polio.
Correct. It was hilarious. No, it was forward short leg only. So
exactly.
Anyway, so what was I saying? So I think, but I think outstanding series. The boys played extremely well. Jadeja to oof. ये injury के बाद आके it's like he has gotten a new body only. He's just
whoever treated him उसका number Ronaldo को भेजना please.
So he's done some outstanding.
But I actually feel कि ये basically this is all happening because Australia को the test season 3 का first act shoot करने का था. तो वो लोग इसलिए आए कि थोड़ा ऐसा फेलियर होना चाहिए उसके बाद रिडेम्पशन आर्क आएगा ना ऐसा थोड़ी बना सकता है डॉक्यूमेंट्री
so I mean but also genuinely unbelievable work that 7th 8th wicket partnership that Akshar and Ashwin had. To me, true fan. We were going
was it like Yuvraj and Mohammad Kaif back in the day?
We're still talking about
batters.
Yeah, Yuvraj and Mohammad Kaif, you're talking about Champions Trophy. But this was more like Javagal Srinath and Anil Kumble at Bangalore.
Oh my God.
Oh, Night Watchman and Mali.
Really rolled back the years with those names.
Means Mohammad Kaif and Yuvraj.
They were after Javagal. I don't think Javagal Srinath and Mohammad Kaif's paths crossed.
Of course they did. What is wrong?
They did?
Yes.
So, both have won an oversized Indian cricket shirt at some point.
There's and this is all in the middle of this whole like Chetan Sharma controversy that is happening. Where Chetan
Sharma, it was NatWest. What you confidently told me was Champions Trophy was a lie. You have lied to me, Baba.
Why? It was NatWest Trophy.
Yes.
Yeah, it was NatWest Trophy final.
Oh, it wasn't Champions Trophy final.
I remember.
It was Champions League final.
It was NatWest Champions Trophy.
Top class.
So anyway, so the point.
What is Chetan Sharma? What he has done? And this is he is he related to Charu Sharma?
Arey Chetan Sharma, Baba.
I know, but I've always wondered if he was related to Charu Sharma, and I never had a platform to ask this question. Now I am here today. I stand before you.
A platform.
Is he? Bauer, do you know?
I'm quite certain that he is not.
Wait, I will Google now. Live. Chetan Sharma. Related to Virat Kohli first. Guys, the first autocomplete is related to Virat Kohli, related to Rishabh Pant, related to Sanju Samson, related to Toronto. It's gone mad.
By the way, dosto, ye hai ginger ale.
Very nice. And this
I'm
is
just enjoying
soda.
Baba GPT.
So anyway,
Chetan Sharma Wikipedia missing Charu. I think that says all you need to know from the Google search.
So anyway, Chetan Sharma whistleblowed on a lot of things while he was chief selector, and he sort of whistleblowed on a lot of things, including the fact that how players sort of speed up their recovery cycle because they know that if they're going to be out of the team for a while, they're not going to get back in. So they try to speed up the recovery cycle. There was some conversation about how about how
Some
you know,
Prithvi
like
Shaw.
Prithvi Shaw.
So there's somebody who said Prithvi Shaw controversy also. Shri Krishna.
अरे पृथ्वी शॉ तो वो जिसपे मैंने वो अच्छा मैं तुम लोगों को नहीं भेजा वो मीम. पृथ्वी शॉ basically got into one. अरे how many things I'll do? Wait.
But Baba GPT has frozen. You've seen
Wait.
now that Chat GPT started slowly becoming sentient wale memes.
Yeah. Anyway, so the thing is, he sort of broke a lot of stuff, saying that Bumrah sort of hid his injury and played in a South Africa series. Then there was something about like how something between Dravid and Rohit and Pandya, how they don't sort of work, and this always happens. Somebody or the other is always unhappy with the coach, this, that, and the other, some kachra. But anyway, then Chetan Sharma got fired. So
Okay.
lol.
But Charu
but
Sharma is still employed. That's all that
Charu
matters.
Sharma still employed. So there's that. Then Prithvi Shaw, basically what happened with Prithvi Shaw is that this is allegedly the story. This is apparently the story. I have not followed up on it since it became a thing. So I don't know if there are any developments. Where I stopped was basically a fan came out to ask him for his photo and his autograph, and he sort of refused. And then there was some altercation where he apparently took some baseball bat and tried to like.
He sure took a baseball bat to a fan.
No, he didn't take it to the fan. But I think they wanted the signature on the bat. I don't know, some cock.
I don't understand. As a professional cricketer, why would you not just have cricket bat?
So I think it is cricket bat only. Who knows?
But then why would baseball come?
I like this image so much more.
So anyway, with Prithvi Shaw, basically somebody thing, and then he and his friends got attacked.
तू नया rumor start किया है.
What is the actual story? That only, no. He filed they filed a complaint and all.
Prithvi Shaw is going to trace this all the way back to us.
When people tell him fan had baseball bat. Fan attacked Shaw. Why was Shaw attacked fan?
No, because first they asked for
autograph मांगेगा.
No. So they asked for a signature. Shaw said no. And when Shaw said no, then they sort of got hostile. And then they attacked, which is why there was a police complaint, etc. that was made. And the funniest meme that I saw about this, which is when I stopped following it because I've read it's reached meme status, is where somebody has said that Sachin Tendulkar admonishes Prithvi Shaw for holding bat incorrectly during alternation.
Hilarious. And you can imagine also him sitting in his living room.
And I have lost my shit when I read that. That was too funny.
Okay. Wonderful.
Just the fact that Sachin, because in my head I have imagined Sachin getting angry saying, all this is fine, but how can you square cut someone when they are standing on your leg side?
And actually, because they attacked him in the car, so now this Sachin advice of wear helmet in car also is now making complete sense. Sachin saw the future, guys. It's superb. Well pointed out. Okay, chalo. Bahut ho gaya kachra. Or is there more?
That being said, I just want to say that I am extremely, extremely thrilled with how we have wrapped up the test match super quick. 2 of them. I've said this earlier a couple of times. As a 90s cricket fan, I'm telling you, watching us win test matches like this is just so gratifying. It is so fucking lovely that I can't say, there are no words. It's beyond words for me. It's just too good. Dude, I also हम लोग का enemy ये Nathan Lyon होना चाहिए. Bro, क्या bowler है bro? Genuinely, क्या?
Yes.
Too good. But Ashwin to Steve Smith. Again.
अरे वो क्या तो bold किया है भाई.
Kept him in his pocket.
Was he bold? Because Ashwin bowled one absolute peach.
LB. So put Steve Smith in his pocket again. Fucking 4 times.
He got both of them out, no? Same over mein, Labuschagne and Steve Smith.
Labuschagne. Bro, true happiness for watching cricket performance like this.
Okay, now next up. Before
we have
Hain,
one.
yes, one more Kachra. And Kautuk from who it looks like I've been waiting to say this for a while. Kautuk looks like he is streaming from inside a bottle of Listerine.
This is the exact color of Kwicha's jersey. So I'm happy. नहीं, so कचरा में एक और अपडेट
Yes.
है. And this update comes to us straight from Saudi Arabia, जिधर बाबा ने दिया है एक नहीं 2 असिस्ट.
वाह.
2 और एक असिस्ट बाबा उसने दिया है अपने हाफ से. ओह, what an assist it was. Bawa straight from his own half straight to player who scored. Player's name I cannot tell you because I don't know.
But what an assist. No, that manna padega. Manna padega.
I didn't see it, of course, because who gives a shit? But
And he scored a free kick also, what?
but
No, he didn't score. That's some Messi guy scored. Anyway, that's not important.
Okay.
Not important.
Oh,
He
हाँ,
basically-
it was Garib who scored. I thought it was Garib who scored. वो
was
literally
Garib.
Garib आदमी को assist किया.
It is
But-
literally, it is,
But
it's
also
beautiful.
I also saw some stat where Marcus Rashford has 24 goals and something, and Ronaldo also has some 24.
यही तो difference है ना कि when Rashford is scoring, everyone's like, oh, Rashford is scoring. But when Baba is scoring, that time they say, why you're scoring not more? So I think
No,
it's,
they're saying why you're scoring, but team is losing. That's the main question they're asking usually.
Anyway, past is the past. Why going into past?
I don't want
Let's
to
go.
Chelsea has 23 goals. Let's laugh about that instead. Wow, how you lost 2 games in 1 week? Where should we even begin over here?
When is Potter leaving, Baba?
No, the thing is, and I'm actually slightly, have you ever been angry but also happy at the same time?
Wait, why were you happy?
Because apparently the board and Boli are saying that we have faith in Potter.
Okay.
And I'm like, ये Chelsea मैंने बहुत देखा नहीं.
Can I tell you one thing about it, Baba, which might help you get little context. So this comes straight from our Atharva research, and in it he has linked one piece of
अथर्वा
news
ने
that
तो भेजा
comes.
नहीं है research.
भेजा. And he's linked to one thing that has come from Upshot. Okay, so reliability little suspect, but it's hilarious nonetheless. So one of the reasons why Boli is still not sacking Potter is because he thinks that Chelsea can qualify for the Champions League every year because that's what they do. So he's like,
Yeah,
of course, meaning
usually मतलब automatic हो जाता है ना Chelsea का. That's what he
automatic
thinks.
हो जाता है. So someone then told him कि sorry boss, वो लोग अभी 10th है तो नहीं होगा इस साल. Then he says, what rubbish. Then he walked out, spoke to his people. Then he came back and he said, sorry, I was wrong about that. I have spent too much money.
Oh my God.
So why is he keeping Potter? Because now he can't afford Potter's.
No, I think he didn't. I think he doesn't know that Potter is losing and it's a bad thing.
You've seen that video apparently which went viral.
I think he's looking at it in golf terms. कि अच्छा, we are 0 every week. The opposition is 1. This is good.
Our
Yeah.
handicap is good. Without saying that fucking he's the handicap. You've seen that video which went viral.
Which
where
one?
Which one?
Potter,
Abhishek Upmanyu.
where Boli is apparently in Stamford and he's playing a video game and suddenly the camera comes on him. So he straightens his phone and all, looks around, and puts the phone back in his pocket during a Chelsea game apparently.
Wait, what he was doing on the phone?
Playing a video game.
Oh, maybe that's what he thinks is happening. कि जो phone पे होएगा वो pitch पे होगा.
I think he's not playing FIFA for sure. But I really
Also, Baba, I saw the game that they were playing. Who was it against?
Dortmund or Southampton?
Southampton. And really looked like a team without any plan.
Yeah, usually, the teams lose to these teams who have new manager bounce. Southampton have no manager bounce. You are still losing to them. Kaisa?
No. So I'll tell you. There was there was some attacking play. I think what Potter needs to do is pick a formation and stick with it. Okay.
But he's never done that.
No, so I mean, there is really I'll just tell you his two squads, okay, that he sort of played. Okay, so against Southampton, he did, of course, Ari, but he did Aspie, which, by the way, thank God Aspie is okay, because I don't know if you were watching the match, you could literally hear his face like being hit.
By the way, there was one very funny thing someone had sent me. Obviously not funny what happened to Azpilicueta. But
wait, what happened to Azpilicueta?
Got like severely injured.
Severely injured.
Like badly.
And so, this is the thing, वो ऐसा ये height पे जाके सिर रख रहा था, but ये captain ही करता है.
Yeah, so basically he's down on the pitch and they've got like some 7-8 medics who are treating him. Okay, he's surrounded. You can't see the player. That's how many medics there are around him. And the camera just zooms out, and like some 10 yards away, Joao Felix and Mudryk are passing the ball to each other.
Yeah, but that was about 8 minutes after the medics came on.
But why the fuck are you passing the ball?
No, because I think
वो मर गया उधर साइड पे, तू रुक ना 2
अच्छा ऐसा सब हुआ? वो हाइलाइट्स में ऐसा कुछ दिखाया या नहीं वो लोग ने?
नहीं वो but it was 12 minutes extra time, dude. Because of it was not just Mudryk and thing. Even other players were starting to warm up and all, because their bodies sort of cooled down. So once they found out that he's okay, and they're now just sort of making sure that they can, very properly like take him.
But what happened? He got kicked by the ball, kicked by a person,
kicked by this Southampton player called
Mara.
So yes. Mara ne Mara. Yes. Where, I mean, Aspie honestly went in for the ball, but he went in at a leg height.
Achha,
right?
Okay, so, one of those.
And you heard it. You heard the nose. You know that it happened once before where you could hear the crack.
Yeah.
So you heard it, and I was like, oh shit. And he was down straight. Literally, as soon as he fell, all the players, including Southampton players and Mara, were like it was that. Because I think they all heard it instantly. And it was pretty bad. So yeah, anyway, should we do Chelsea first, or should we talk about other stuff? Because
finish Chelsea. Finish Chelsea. मजा आएगा, because come on. कैसा कर रहे हो तुम लोग ये सब?
No, so the thing is, in the Southampton game, okay, first of all, I truly believe that we had the better opportunities. We also, like, literally balls have been cleared off the line, off the post. Sterling has made runs and all that were unbelievable. It's just we're not finishing. I mean, if I can give you the
Sterling kaisa haga hai, dude, ek do chance.
If I can give you the stats properly, our XG was 1.62 as opposed to Tottenham's, which was 0.6.
Tottenham you were playing, or who you were playing?
Sorry, Southampton. Southampton, which was 0.6, right? Again, our total shots were 17 versus their 8, right? So I'm saying, even from a stats point of view, I think that I don't think we did badly. I think in the second half we did huggo slightly. It's just that I don't know. I don't think Potter knows what he's doing. Like, I don't think that there was some article that I was reading where they were talking about the fact that between, say, a Felix and a Badiashile and a Fofana and a Madueke and all of these people, FPL.
Yes, Angstman has arrived to bitch about Chelsea also.
Between all of these people, the fact that, they normally, you get a pre-season with people who speak 17 different languages, right? So you get some time to adjust. But these guys have just come in December and they're doing it. But I mean, Enzo are still great. Like, I think Enzo, very good, doing what he needs to do. Reece didn't play this game, and Aspie did wonderfully well. I think, but
Baba, can I tell you one other thing I felt while I was watching the game? What I felt was, it's pretty strange that Joao Felix, the man who's on loan for not more than 4 months, is playing with more heart and enthusiasm than everybody else who's now signed 8-year plus contracts.
Because they've signed 8-year plus contracts. See, now just see against
because
Dortmund.
he also wants 8-year contract. No.
Now against Dortmund, all right. I'm going to tell you the lineup, okay? Against Dortmund, as peacekeeper across the board. So Chilwell, Koulibaly, Silva, James, Loftus-Cheek, Enzo, Mudryk, Felix, Ziyech, Havertz up top. Right. Now, if now this is against now I'm going to go back to what was against West Ham. All right. So against West Ham, he's done Cucurella, Badiashile, Silva, James, Loftus-Cheek, Enzo, Mudryk, Felix, Madueke, Havertz up top. Okay. At some point in your life, will you be consistent? Because against Southampton, he's gone. Aspi, Koulibaly, Badiashile, Chilwell, Kovacic, Fernandes, Madueke, Felix, Mount, Fofana.
Three options. Is this what Potter does? Is he trying to figure out his team because every week Boli gives him a new team from the transfer market? Or three, has he not is he trying to like put this together in some way that'll work?
Yes. Angstuman, tell us your expert analysis.
So I don't know why Bawa is even considering to defend us. Okay. And even consider to defend. चलो एक बार ही पॉटर को डिफेंड करना बनता है, मैनेजर है, उसको ऐसे 50 प्लेयर दिया. I understand, but टीम सिलेक्शन उसके हाथ में, प्लेयर उसके हाथ में. भाई तू मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी बोला था, his average number of changes was highest at Brighton. His average number of substitution was highest at Brighton. Dortmund का game, we were looking good. Okay, Dortmund game was something we had glimpses of hope. कि चलो अटैक जम रहा है, there's some synergy, there's something happening, we can win the second leg probably. 1-0 was not a bad result. We come back to Stamford Bridge, 3 games in between the second leg. The next game we change our team. Havertz क्यों drop कर रहे हो? I understand you want a striker, but जब Havertz and Felix are combining, let them play for another game. Mudryk needs to start. एक तो Mount किधर है? Why is Mount our left wing? Out of 50 players, why is Mount our left winger? तो कुछ भी खिला सकता है. चिलवेल कैन प्ले देयर, बट माउंट नहीं खेल सकता भाई. माउंट कैस बॉल आता है, माउंट वापस चिलवेल को देता है. चिलवेल कैसा आता है, फिर बोलता है छोड़. वी हैव द मोस्ट टचेस इन द डिफेंसिव थर्ड एंड द लीस्ट टचेस, और लाइक लीस्ट नहीं, 11-12 थे हम लोग इन द फाइनल थर्ड. वी हैव मोर टचेस इन द बिल्डअप देन सिटी, और हम उसका कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे. And let's see, even we are good at build-up.
The reason why we have more touches in the build-up is because we don't know who is where. So everyone has the ball, then puts it back, or then puts it laterally. Nobody is moving the ball in front except for Enzo, Chilwell and Reece.
Vertical तो नहीं, मैं बोल रहा हूँ लॉन्ग बॉल तो छोड़ दो, वर्टिकल पासेस तो है ही नहीं गेम में हमें.
What has happened to Mount? Why has Mount deteriorated
I am
so
genuinely
much?
अभी मैं थोड़ा frustrated हूँ Mount से. I was like, चलो Mount is, I liked Mount when he was under Lampard, I liked him the next season. But भाई मिकी माउंट मानना पड़ेगा भाई, कुछ तो हो गया उसे. He's absolutely out of form, out of touch, and nobody is even considering dropping him. निकाल दो 2-3 games, let him play sub-ons, let him do good performances, and then bring him.
So let's ask the important question: which club should he go to next?
भाई
apparently he's been linked with United and all. I saw some.
City, mostly City.
Come on.
Ari will get. He's a good talent, but भाई अगर नहीं है तो let him make way into the squad ना. खेलने दे उसको. अभी हम किधर खेला है? EFL हार गए, FA कप हार गए. बैकअप गेम में नहीं है ना अभी. क्या अंडर 21 में नहीं भेज सकते उसे? And against Southampton, how do you not keep the ball against Southampton? Why are we at 40% possession? I don't understand.
No, Southampton.
Really?
No.
Southampton averaged about 60 plus. Total 54 or 57 आया. But most parts, in fact, the first half they had 60 plus possession. Second, we did better. But how can against a 20th team, against a managerless team?
We had 60% possession over the game, yeah.
No, we didn't. We had less possession over the game.
No.
And this is wait. We had less possession and we are not controlling the game. पहला half तो हम ऐसा 2 बार तो ball clearance line पे
हुआ. भाई Footmob बोल रहा है 61% as opposed to 39.
We had less position overall. वो first half या तो फिर वो first half का stat रहेगा. I might be totally wrong about the second half. But हम लोग ने first half तो game control किया ही नहीं है. Southampton ने इतना easy press किया हमें. कुछ भी हो रहा है मैच में. Why are we not able to score against Southampton? एक तो रहीम स्टर्लिंग, उसको पॉइंट ब्लैंक रेंज से स्कोर करने नहीं हुआ. माउंट कांट स्कोर हेडर्स, फीलिक्स इज शूटिंग ऑल ओवर द प्लेस. कोई है ही नहीं, टीम में सिनर्जी नहीं है, पास आगे बढ़ ही नहीं रहा है गेम. इज जस्ट एंड इट्स पॉटर्स मिस्टेक. तू कितना भी तुम लोग बोल लो कि वो he's given into a pressure situation, but the 11 is your choice. You can't play you have to play the same 11 at least 5-6 games. नहीं चल रहा है तो बदल. I understand
how can you not put Silva in this team? Yeah?
No, Silva, we can still understand because he's 39, he has some issues. Reese was apparently Reese was apparently rumored to have some hamstring niggle. ठीक है, 2 player injury, बाकी क्यों नहीं? I don't understand. And why is Mount? I can't even emphasize how bad Mount played that game. How bad he's been in the last 6-7 games. उसको जम ही नहीं रहा है गेम, और उसको लेफ्ट विंग स्टर्लिंग है, मुड्रिक है, हम लोग
मुड्रिक यार
स्ट्रेट अप 2 खिला सकते हैं हम लोग, कुछ भी कर सकते हैं.
One sec, but did you see Mudryk? What I was saying yesterday,
he's too fast.
He's too
when
fast.
Mudryk came on, no, you did. I mean, if you saw the game, you would see what I'm trying to tell you. He has literally taken the ball and he's come to a great position just outside the D on the left side, and then he has gone.
मुड्रिक does not have composure. उसका पास वेट, उसको पासिंग वो रहता है कितने स्पीड से कहाँ बॉल डालना है, फुल दर्शील सवारी, उसको पता ही नहीं वो अभी तक.
100 मिलियन का डैन जेम्स लिया तुमने.
वो लिटरली वो ऐसे हैवर्ट्स को थ्रू बॉल दे रहा है, एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ अ थ्रू बॉल ही रियली शॉट द बॉल एट हिम. मतलब उसको वो जजमेंट नहीं है उसमें शायद अभी.
अरे अंशुमन तू सैंचो लेगा क्या? सैंचो
अच्छा खेला
इसलिए तो बोल रहा हूँ.
तो टेनाग ने कर दिया जादू भाई.
Like, I just don't know. I don't know where. I really don't
see us improving this way. कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता. कुछ कहाँ से होगा? अभी नेक्स्ट गेम वापस 11 बदलेगा, वापस हम कुछ नया ट्राई करेंगे, फिर वापस 100%. ये साइकिल चलते रहेगा भाई. और पॉटर को निकाल दिया तो वही बात है, तुम लोग ने इतना बैकिंग किया, 300 मिलियन दिया, फिर से पॉटर को निकाल.
You know who I feel?
टाइम दो.
I think what you need to do is sell Mason Mount, and what you need to do is buy Warren Zaire-Emery.
एक तो यार वो माउंट अच्छा
he's the solution to all your problems. Wow. Warren Zaire-Emery, 16 years old. That boy is too good he is. Just buy him today.
we are in a bad situation. We little और worst point पता है क्या है? जब भी हम लोग ऐसे इजी मैच होता है ना, बीच में ऐसा फुलहैम था, हम लोग अभी साउथहैम्पटन, the teams above us are starting to drop points. बट हम लोग को कैपिटलाइज करना आता ही नहीं है भाई. कुछ तो मतलब कुछ तो होप रखो ना. अभी ब्रेंटफोर्ड भी हमारे ऊपर चला गया, हम लोग अभी 10th आ गए. ब्रेंटफोर्ड इज 1 point ahead या इक्वल ऑन गोल डिफरेंस, बट ब्रेंटफोर्ड ऑन द टेबल इज अहेड ऑफ अस.
Come on, relegation battle. Let's do it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're closer to the relegation battle than the top 6 this year.
Well, Liverpool are turning it around. Huh? Liverpool, I see them finishing top 4 now. Huh?
अरे गलत टाइम पे फॉर्म आ रहा है यार इन लोग का.
हाँ, कुछ तो एफर्ट डाल रहे ना, कुछ तो चेंज किया भाई. टीम कंसिस्टेंट रखा, ट्रेंड को वापस पुशअप किया, कुछ तो चेंज है, कुछ तो प्रोग्रेसिव अप्रोच है.
No, with Trent he's done that thing, no? Who was talking about it? Someone spoke about it on this only, saying that stop making Trent an inverted wing back and put him back into the overlap role, because वो आता है उसको करने को. ये inverted wing back कोशिश करेगा उसके साथ तो नहीं होता है वो.
Yeah, he's no Rico Lewis, let's be honest.
उसको डाल दिया, वो मिडफील्ड पे खेल रहा है वो. पर अच्छा है, it's working for them. डार्विन नूनेस ने गोल मार दिया भाई.
और गैक्पो भी मार रहा है अभी 1-2 टैप इन बिपिन.
कभी मार हमारे प्लेयर वो भाई हैवर्ट्स से भी फिनिश नहीं होता. और एक तो इतना अनलकी, जब भी चांस बनता है साला पोल को लग जाता है. कितना पोस्ट लगा मेरे को लास्ट 3-4 मैच में.
How tall is that guy and why doesn't he score headers? What is up with this?
Which guy are you talking about?
Havertz.
उसका स्ट्रेंथ है वो.
अरे don't worry, we have Wout Weghorst, उसको हेडर नहीं लेने आता है. It's fine, don't worry. Grass is always greener.
अरे नहीं, कोई होप ही नहीं मुझे जेन्युइनली सीजन कुछ, मतलब
Of course, ये सीजन तो नहीं
से कंपैरेबल है ये सीजन. मतलब इतना खराब चल रहा है.
You know, for the rest of this season, what we should do is we should have one mini segment called which manager do you fantasize as being the Chelsea manager, and why, and what do you think will change? Okay, Anshuman, go for it. One name who you think will be the manager next season, and what do you think is going to change?
Tough है. Out of the managers,
बोल दे ऐसा आंख बंद कर और ऐसा सोच.
टुचेल वापस लेके आओ भाई, टुचेल वापस लेके आओ. कर तो रहा है, किया तो था भाई उसने इतना.
Not an option. उसके आगे
पोचेटिनो अवेलेबल है, क्योंकि
Come on,
Pochettino आएगा नहीं, जिदान तो आएगा ही नहीं, तो कोई सेंस ही नहीं बनता है.
Okay, Pochettino, what do you think he's going to change in this?
अरे at least play at least put some sense into the players. इतना work rate available है, make use of it. He'll put a consistent 11. We have something in place. We have absolutely nothing in place.
To be fair, when he
To
went
be
to a
fair,
team,
I can't predict 6 players playing the next match. I don't know. Apart
That's
from that, if
true.
you remove the defense, we don't know. Let's say Enzo and Kepa nailed. I don't know what the attack is next match.
No, my problem is exactly this. I don't know who is first,
Who's first, who's second?
who's the fifth name on the team sheet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
who are the first four?
Kepa,
Huh.
Enzo.
Badiashile.
No, I mean,
Oh, shit.
Silva,
Maybe,
if
maybe
Silva
not.
is fit. Silva, if Silva is fit, Silva.
3.
Reece James.
If Reece is fit, Reece.
If Reece is fit, yeah.
If Reece is
And-
fit, Reece.
क्योंकि माउंट के पास नेकेड पिक्चर्स है ग्राम पॉटर का, तो वो भी बस.
अच्छा, इसका भी आ गया.
हाँ, क्योंकि
पहले लैम्पार्ड का.
वो-
Fuck, what are these nudes on his phone, dude? Stop.
I mean,
You don't
I
know who's
don't
playing.
think we need Diego Simeone. Honestly, I'm saying, fuck this shit.
What is
Yeah, but
verdict on
I don't-
Noni Madueke?
He's still not registered for Champions League only.
हाँ,
Currently, I mean,
They said there is no need for you.
I don't know.
Noni Partaker. Let's do this.
मेरा register नहीं किया रे.
I don't know.
Someone make this happen.
I don't know if I don't know this Madueke situation. Like he's supposed to be in for Ziyech, but like
Problem is that
No.
Ziyech is also there, no?
बस ZH बेंच पे क्यों नहीं? मेरे को एक बात बताओ. चलो ठीक है, 11 में तुमने चेंज किया, बेंच पे क्या प्रॉब्लम नहीं रखा?
अरे कितना गाली दिया रहेगा यार जब वो फैक्स नहीं गया.
अरे पर नेक्स्ट गेम खिलाया ना, जस्ट बाद में 2 दिन बाद ट्रांसफर विंडो के खिलाया, लास्ट
और
मैच
अच्छा
बेंच से
खेला.
हटा दिया. हाँ,
और
अच्छा
अच्छा
खेला.
खेला. Ziyech अच्छा खेला.
और जब स्ट्राइकर नहीं है, ओबामेयांग का तुमने फुल चटाई किया है प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में. ओ ओबामेयांग पसंद है, ये वो. पहले तो चैंपियंस लीग स्क्वाड से निकल जाए बेचारे को, फिर उसको बेंच पे भी नहीं रखा. भाई जब कोई गोल नहीं मार रहा है तो एटलीस्ट ट्राई कर लो, बेचारा शायद मार दे, एक ऐसा समर सॉल्ट भी मार देगा फ्री में. बट नहीं करना ही नहीं. अप्रोच मतलब you're removing player. You have 3 wingers in that game. I think there's Mudryk, there's Madueke and there's ZH for proper wingers. Sterling 4. उसमें से एक तुम्हारे बेंच पे, एक बेंच पे और एक टीम स्क्वाड में ही नहीं है.
Do you think Lakaka gets a straight entry into this team?
वो भी लोन पे आएगा ना.
आएगा तो सही next season.
He won't. I don't think so. With what all happened, I don't think so it's going to happen.
But some new manager, if he comes, some Lukaku fan,
Yeah, gets the best out of him again.
Roberto
Gets him
Martinez.
fit.
I doubt. I really doubt the board will even like consider keeping him. I think they'll sell him.
You think doing this is part of his training? Beast rep.
My current problem is I just don't know. I don't see from top all the way to the to what's happening on the field. I don't see a structure. Like it's baffling me
Yes,
that I
there
just
is no
don't-
structure.
So as a result, I don't think there is anybody who is saying, giving, even slightly appropriate advice, saying, "Bhai, Mount ko bitha de ek din, kuch kar." Like just, I don't think he has a sounding board apart from his assistants who are with him all the time. And I think that's a big mistake. Like you can't.
But
who
वो भी
will-
भड़क रहा है ना आजकल press conference में. They were like, oh, you are not nice, you're too nice and you don't get angry. And then he was like, he got damn this thing. He's saying, I started in the 9th year
Azim.
of football.
Azim, the funny thing is, I love how this is a prank that all journalists got together to play on him. Where repeatedly, over multiple press conferences, they're just like, "ये तेरे को गुस्सा नहीं आता है? तेरे को गुस्सा नहीं आता है? अरे कैसा गुस्सा नहीं आता तेरे को?"
It's literally
What
like
a
a Harry
strange
Potter
thing.
only.
What a strange thing to do. अगर मोरिनो होता तो 4 गाली दे के झापड़ मार के चला जाता यार. What is this?
I don't know, man. Mourinho back or what? I just think.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. भाई वो स्क्वाड में
No,
थोड़ा
Mourinho अभी PSG जा रहा है ना.
sensibility लिखेंगे.
Mourinho to PSG over rumors.
Yes. Make it happen. बहुत
Mourinho-
मजा आएगा.
Mourinho PSG क्यों जाएगा?
क्यों नहीं जाएगा?
नहीं जाएगा.
अरे जाएगा.
नहीं जाएगा.
अरे क्यों नहीं जाएगा यार?
अभी तो
एक
they're
तो-
sitting third, no? Roma is now third.
What? They were
What's
6th or
third now?
7th I last saw them.
What?
No, last I saw them playing. Yeah, they beat Verona, so they're third now.
हाँ,
Yes,
third
they are
match.
third. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, the world is very different today, yeah?
एक तो Baba was saying that we played well. नहीं, कुछ नहीं. We played well in the second half in the last 10 minutes.
नहीं रे,
उसके अलावा
बोले
shots on target same है हमारे, कुछ नहीं अलग है. 5-5, big chances 2-2, कुछ difference नहीं है.
Okay, Chelsea fans in the chat, tell us 3 things that you would like to change immediately at your club. Okay, one thing.
Everyone say manager, no.
Fair.
उसको स्केपगोट होने वाला है, क्या कर सकता है बेचारा. एक तो यू गिव हिम, एक तो 300 मिलियन का जनवरी विंडो में 300 मिलियन का स्क्वाड कौन प्रोवाइड करता है.
But again, that is the question I was asking कि ये players खरीदा किसने? Has Potter had any input in buying these
I
players?
I don't think he has any say in this.
No.
And because you see it in the pitch, if he's there, he'll play with some vision, with some sync in the squad या कुछ similar squad. भाई random कुछ भी चल रहा है टीम में भाई.
But okay, over here, do you blame owner or manager more?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The structure, like our board and everything, who people who are making, like, not just the one who's giving the money, like Todd is giving the money, he's not making any decision essentially. I don't think so that's happening. वो पैसा सैंक्शन कर रहा है बस. जो लोग ऐसा उसको एडवाइस करे ग्रैम पॉटर या टॉड को कि लो प्लेयर लो, आई थिंक दैट आल्सो नीड्स टू, लाइक द स्पोर्टिंग डायरेक्टर एंड एवरीथिंग नीड टू बी क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज it is true, you need to give this squad in our 11 actually. Badiashile, Cucurella चलो ठीक है, Mudryk, Enzo, Madueke, Joao Felix, these are first time players for the Premier League इतना easy है ही नहीं.
अरे क्या बोल रहा है, हालैंड आके ऐसे ही मार दिया यार.
अरे हालैंड is playing for a City team and he played the preseason.
हाँ, हालैंड प्रीसीजन वगैरह खेला ना.
You give a preseason then it's fine, but you expect in the next match नहीं होगा भाई. उनका first time है and most of them are very young for the Premier League. Like, it's not easy to adapt anyways.
Interesting. So okay, I have a feeling that, do you think, conspiracy theory, but do you think that they like stockpiled on all these players because they were like, I don't think we're going to reach the Champions League this season, so people are not going to be interested for at least one more season?
No manager will also be interested. Yeah. No, I don't think so. They stockpiled. They probably stockpiled thinking कि कुछ तो होगा पैसा फेंका तो, but नहीं होगा.
I don't. Arey Kautuk, there's one good news about something. So there was an ex-Chelsea player, I forgot. He was talking about, in an interview he gave, he said one of the laziest players that I've ever played with.
It was John Obi Mikel who said it.
It was John Obi Mikel.
Yes.
Said one of the laziest players I've ever played with. Azim Banatona, you want to take a guess? You want to hazard a guess?
Is this a Chelsea player?
Yes.
Laziest player he ever played with.
Baba, I even give you a clue actually.
Wait, what did you say?
You want to hazard a guess?
Eden Hazard.
So he said that Eden Hazard he's the only guy who would not want to train. And he would be like, chhodna yaar. And then he would come on the day and show up. But he's the laziest motherfucker that I've ever met during training.
Bro, if you required more physical fitness to be an actor, right? Salman Khan would have the exact same fate as Eden Hazard today. Same vibe. Same. कि low effort, but ऐसा बन गया star.
अरे but at least भाई जिम तो जाता है. कभी.
Bhai does his workout in the song while it's being shot.
Workout from home.
ये वो वाला है ना जिसमें वो अभी घुटने टेक रहा है ऐसे जमीन पे.
Yeah. Lunges, full lunges. Fucking hell.
What is this bhai count? Rahul Saini is doing a bhai count. I don't know what that means. But also no, but there was one very sad news related to Chelsea. Our former Chelsea player Christian Atsu found dead in the Turkey earthquake thing. And I thought, this is what Football Manager does to you, because Christian Atsu, for me, otherwise life I had no idea who he was. But for me, he was a club legend at Crewe Alexandra in one of my Football Manager 2017. Yeah? So I felt very, very sad about this.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yes. Back to Chelsea bitching. No, actually, wait, there were some super chats. Sidhu said, Potter out, nahi, Boli out. Do you agree, Baba?
It won't matter if Boli is out or not. You'll be stuck with Potter. So Unless you
But
get Roman and he gets
is
Tuchel
Bava
back.
Boli out? No, sorry, Potter out. You want Potter out?
Look, I'm saying I was
Yes.
angry. I still think I want Potter out, but like now if the management is saying I have faith in it, then this is the first time I've heard this from Chelsea. So चलो ठीक है कर लेते हैं. देख ये season तो गया. No matter. So I'm just saying as long as we don't get relegated.
Arey, but Baba, like, I mean, here's my thing on it, right?
I'll take 17th.
No, I get that. All I'm saying is that so far Potter, even without the spending spree, there was no indication that Potter had any kind of any kind of imprint on this team. There was nothing that you could
I
look at and be
actually
like,
feel that Potter, before the spending started, was doing okay. Like
No, he was not
they were
doing
at
pretty
the
bad.
start,
He
अरे
didn't
at
win.
least थोड़ा बहुत results निकल रहा था ना at the start.
meaning it's gone completely to zero, but it wasn't anywhere close to what you want from a Chelsea team, right? With a decent enough Chelsea squad. My point is that you don't see, like, for example, what I'm going to give you two examples. One is going to hurt me a lot. I'll start with that. Xavi. Okay, Xavi, when he comes to Barcelona, is in a shit show. Like, it's the opposite of Chelsea, where they have zero money. They're pulling levers. They have Martin Braithwaite saying, "Main nahi jaunga." All of that is happening. Okay, so and they kicked him out, kicking, screaming and crying. Now he takes over the team. There's a very clear plan. You immediately get to see it. You know what the players are doing. He's tinkering with the team, but not to the level that this guy does. Right. The second person to name would be Erik ten Hag, where you can see a plan, a vision, a path, a roadway, something that, okay, like, theek hai, little bit you have all of those things. Or you couldn't get Frankie de Jong, so you panic bought someone. Got it. But you still make all of that work. You still take hard calls. You fight with Baba. You throw him out. You push him out of the club to Saudi.
Yeah.
You drop Harry Maguire. All of that stuff, right? So there's like a very clear imprint of a manager on the club. I don't see it with Potter.
But I think also with the difference with Ten Hag is
the other example is Arteta, who took 2.5 seasons to get to where he is.
But
but Arteta, so there's a very clear parallel with Arteta and Potter, where like everybody was like, bro, ये कैसा क्या manager लेके आया तुम लोग ने? Arteta कुछ आता नहीं, हारते रहता है. He had that constant run of like what was it, like 3-4 losses on the bounce at some point.
Yeah.
And then finally bounced back.
Arteta.
3 out of 15. He got 3 results out of 15 games.
Arteta.
Arteta is very funny.
But again, as Rohit Naik says, he says 250 million नहीं spend करता है Arteta. But the point is, Potter भी spend नहीं किया है. Potter has not spent this 350 million. And that was the point that I was making. That Ten Hag, he turned it around also because he bought 4 players that he wanted. Like he asked, he's like, मेरे को चाहिए Lisandro Martinez, मेरे को चाहिए Christian Eriksen, मेरे को चाहिए Anthony, मेरे को चाहिए Casemiro. He decided who they were buying. It wasn't somebody above who made that call. He was like, मेरे को चाहिए Malacia. 5 player वो खुद से sign किया है. And then बीच में in the mid season he was like, okay, तू कुछ भी दे, मेरे को Weghorst दे, Sabitzer दे, मैं उससे चला लेगा. But these are decisions that he has made. So if you don't give the manager that agency to do something, तो फिर कैसे चलेगा?
My only thing is, I don't think, in fact, I think Potter was a panic buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, if you got rid of...
No, the problem, Baba, is that you all did not panic buy, you all panic sacked.
No, but...
वो तो biggest mistake in recent history.
Yeah. Sacking Tuchel...
Biggest mistake.
Should not have, at all.
Should not have.
But I'm saying... I think Potter was the panic buy from a guy who had spent less than 3 months in the Premier League, who has not understood.
4.5 years in Premier
League. Boli has spent 3 months in the Premier League.
Boli. I'm saying for a guy who hasn't done enough work, enough understanding of the Premier League, understanding what this sport is what, right? Like he just came and
4-4-3.
Yeah, and he just sort of said, okay, bye, 4-4-3, correct. And sort of said, okay, bye, see you. And अच्छा ये एकदम फकल क्लब था, उसने कुछ बनाया, उसको देख 4th place पे घूम रहा है, लेके आते उसको. ऐसा करके कुछ तो करके लेके आया आदमी को. I don't know, man. I don't know why. I was always skeptical and like
You think Zidane got a call and then he heard that American accent and he's
It was like, howdy, Zizou. Want to come manage Chelsea Football Club?
sorry, wrong number.
He's like, parlez-vous non-anglais? Goodbye.
And just want to add to this. And at Brighton, he took what 4 years at Brighton. He was there. There was a clear development. He developed the squad. There were certain players who he brought to a certain level, but there was 3-4 years. There was a big span where you could see some sort of Potter ball happening there, and he was given this time. And Brighton, in comparison to Chelsea, no offense to the fans, is a very small club. And the media pressure is not that much. The fan pressure is not that much. Here you can't.
No, I don't even think it's that. With Brighton,
you don't have that much. You need results. At least some bounce. At least some glimpse has to be shown.
Something. Yeah.
No. I mean, it's not even that, Anshu. And the thing with Brighton is, while he did take his time at Brighton, the point was those players were young players, were impressionable players, were not players that are bigger than the manager. Here, the players are like, bro, मेरे पास Champions League है. तू मेरे को बोल रहा है बेंच पे बैठने को. लवड़ू, तू चैंपियंस लीग खेला भी नहीं है. ठीक है, तो
बात सही है.
So I'm saying,
बात सही है.
At which point, like, if you're looking at impressionable kids who are whatever, like 18, 20, 22, Tariq Lamptey. I'm saying if you're looking at these players, there is availability, and there is people who are going to listen to you. But if you come to Chelsea and you're trying to tell people who won a Champions League last season that, bro, you know what I think? I think you should drop deeper. Hut. So it's simple answer, no? Like I don't think it's about just the fact that he had less media pressure. I'm saying even the players, like,
yeah. I miss the days, man. I miss those Russian oligarch days when 3 results nahi aaya, chal off with his head. But find one new man, put him in. Those Stalin-esque tactics.
हाथ पैर जोड़ के अभी भी टुचेल को वापस लेके आओ भाई.
मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ
उसको पॉटर का कितने साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है, by the way? This is the question nobody has asked.
No. So Potter has a 5.5 or 6 year contract.
Of course he does.
He has a 5 year or 6 year contract. And his payout also will be heavy only.
So you will sack him over 6 years. Is that what's going to be happening?
So no, we'll do that. We'll put him on
एक पैर काट के निकल दिया first season में. एक हाथ चला गया.
It's what we did to Tuchel's assistants. Na? We put them on gardening leave.
Gardening leave?
Gardening leave. We put them on basically gardening leave. So तू club में employed है, तेरे salary मिलता है.
As a gardener, like that?
नहीं रे, it's called.
What is gardening leave?
It's
called.
It's a term.
Where you sit at home only and do gardening. It's
shit. Okay,
I think if you put Potter on gardening leave, he would be achieving more with the plants than he is with his players.
Because
वो उसका pots उधर भी pots का formation change करेगा.
Because literally Graham Potter.
Yes.
Okay, we should read some super chats that are Chelsea related. And
yes, I was searching for those only. Wait.
Chetan Bhatia has the best.
Yes, we have.
Chetan Bhatia has said Potter on loan to Brighton.
Deserby coming other way. Joel Coutinho said Chelsea have 4 Fofana, Arsenal had Xhaka, Laka, Saka. United should sign Nacho, Nacho to accompany Garnacho. Wow.
Yes. But you guys have 3 Anthonys, so ho gaya.
हाँ, exactly. Triple Anthony ho gaya. Done.
Triple Anthony.
Chetan Bhatia said full comedy, full maza. Thank you for Thank you also. Then Parth Bhogle said Azim bhai बराबर बोला.
आदित्य राजू नहीं डाल रहे क्या पहले?
नहीं है ना. We are doing. I'm just finding the Chelsea super chats right now.
Chelsea ones. Yeah.
He said Azim bhai बराबर बोला. पहली बात बोली के players है कि पॉटर को ये प्लेयर्स चाहिए थे. याद है क्या ओले को डॉनी नहीं चाहिए था और जबरदस्ती साइन करना पड़ा एंड डॉनी वाज आवर थर्ड चॉइस.
Also, like, this is one of those
कभी डॉनी कभी नॉनी
where तेरे को प्लेयर छाटने पड़ रहे हैं. Like literally it's reached a point where I don't think There is at least, I have a feeling, at least one player who doesn't know the names of all the players in the club.
Yeah, 100%.
Where, he just says hi and then he's like, iska naam kya hai?
Hey, he's calling them by jersey number. Ye 26, ye 27.
It's a roll call.
Present, injured.
Ayush, please, ye kar. Note.
Note. Safarnama said last 10 years net spend United, Chelsea and others. City, मैं करूँ तो साला character ढीला है. But the point that people don't realize is that the other teams are allowed to spend because they raise that much revenue. City, तुम लोग का revenue झूठा है. That is the problem. It is not what you are spending. It is the lack of earning that you are showing. So this is the problem. Krishna Chaitanya Padala says usually there is a method to the madness, whereas Potter does not have method. Total madness. Fair point. Pratiti is on his own trip on the side. He's saying only saving grace of the season, Pep has given us Cancelo. But Bayern lost, no? They lost to somebody, and now again,
Gladbach.
Gladbach, and now it's game on again in the Bundesliga.
Bro, there are three teams at the same points at the top of the table at 43 points. 3 teams.
Oh, yeah.
This is what you get.
43, yes.
This is what you get without like big money.
This is what you get. 51%.
Yes, 51%. Aditya Kotwal with a beauty. He says, Bawa, I've heard there's this Jorginho guy who scores bangers. Chelsea should sign him.
Arey, please, you see what his effect is. All the Arsenal people are giving galis. एक मुश्किल से तुक्का लगे वो तो हम लोग के साथ भी करता था. ब्रो तू उसका गेम देख, पूरा आर्सेनल का वो नंबर 6 पे वैक्यूम है बेंच पे. बॉल उधर से जाता ही नहीं है. बॉल जाता है पीछे, बॉल जाता है साइड में. वो ब्रो आदमी, वो फुटबॉलर नहीं है. वो व्हाट इज दैट थिंग कॉल्ड वेयर व्हेन यू hit it bounces back. What is it called? What is this called? That
wall,
like a metronome, like this.
What?
It's called a wall.
Hand,
no, like a fucking elastic band, bastard. He's like
trampoline.
a metronome.
Trampoline. Metronome क्या है? Metronome is the thing that does tick tick.
Pinball type है वो. ऐसा जाता है और फिर वापस आता है और वो सिर्फ पीछे बॉल डालता है, laterally बॉल डालता है. He doesn't break plays. He doesn't stand. I'm telling you, Arsenal will soon realize that Jorginho, and they've already realized, they've all given galis to them. तो ऐसा एक बार अभी तुक्का लग गया उसका तो ऐसा सब ऐसा गोल मारा हम लोग के खिलाफ. दे दो टाइम थोड़ा सा.
Baba, I'm going to take a transcript of this rant and word for word say the same thing and just replace Jorginho and put Jordan Henderson there. वो ऐसे.
Bro, it's just genuinely not. He's really not a thing. I mean, I don't think so. I really don't think he's the best number 6 in the world or whatever the fuck.
Best? Is he a good number 6 is the question. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. I mean,
अरे बट जब से तुम लोग का एंजू आया तब से तो तुम लोग हार रहे हो. तो maybe Jorginho was the key.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, Baba, you didn't speak about how he's also very slow. More like Jorginho.
Wow. Superb. Baba GPT has said Chelsea is really killing banter. It's not supposed to be every match day. Baba, इस दुख में एक Socrates Papastapolis हो जाए. बाबा बोलना.
Socrates Papastapolis.
क्या बात है.
Oh, it's your first time.
क्या बात.
I thought you would say Socrates post office.
No, you can do Socrates Persepolis.
Yes, completely different dynasty. But okay. Jay Raj says Chelsea looks good only because of the quality of players. Every player is giving individual best, but there is no direction or game plan.
That's true.
No, every player is not giving individual best. You have certain players like Mount. They're not giving their individual best.
Yeah.
And Kovacic also, I did not like the partnership of Enzo and Kovacic. It did not work.
So my thing with Kovacic, by the way, my thing with Kovacic is that I think Kovacic is being given too much responsibility to try and hold that defensive role while Enzo is being given the free role, which I don't think works for Kovacic, because Kovacic is a midfielder who runs with the ball, who cuts through lines, who is defensively good, but he's more a attacking defensive midfielder than a defensive midfielder. So I think that to change Kovacic's role, to change Kovacic's role to that holding thing slightly feels wrong. Like it just.
FIFA is going to be adding this week only. Naya patch aayega. ADM, new option for attacking defensive midfielder.
Correct.
And also the problem is the partnership between them is not that great. On certain times you can see they're in the same line. And no, ऐसा एक दूसरे पीछे पास जा रहा है, vertical भी progress नहीं.
No, but I think that that's a matter of time.
It is a problem between the two of them as well. The sync between the two of them was not that great as well. Is also something.
No, I think that it's just, this is just a matter of time. It will take.
Abhi ke liye, like what we saw, it did not work. It could work, obviously, but abhi ke liye to nahi.
Yeah. Also, guys, very important. We have 2,500 watching. Only 886 likes. Smash kiya jaye, dosto.
Come on.
And 1,000 likes पे मैं मस्त एक announcement देगा. फटाफट.
Yes.
मस्त announcement देगा. In the
and
meanwhile,
lots to cover in United as well.
Yes. Pran Lele,
And Madrid.
thank you so much for 449. He says Chelsea paid 20 million for Potter, and if they fire him, it will cost them 60 million. 5 years into 12 million. He was being paid 2 million at Brighton, so his salary went up by 600%.
Wow.
So 60 million to get rid of Potter. Worth it or what?
Yeah. 100%.
कोई अच्छा आ रहेगा तो worth it.
60 mil.
But then think about, you also have to pay the new manager, signing bonus and all
Tuchel
that.
आएगा तो I don't mind.
If Tuchel is coming, I am saying pay 100 million to get rid of him.
What is this fantasy that you guys have of
He
like
got us.
that
It's
Tuchel
the
will come
same
back
fantasy-
and all?
It's the same fantasy as Mbappe for you.
But they हम
But
लोग के पास
Tuchel is
Mbappe
already,
आया नहीं था.
but Tuchel is already
Yeah.
joined, na, Baba?
Exactly.
Oh. Nice. Okay, since we have reached 1,000 likes, let me tell you guys, the new screening, the next screening tickets are live. 5th March, it is happening. We were trying Habitat, but we are only getting the small room. So we have got big room at the former Manchester United Cafe in Palladium, which is now Palladium Social. We'll be doing the screening there. I am putting ticket link in the box. We are doing only one ticket pricing this time, 150 tickets. You get 400 rupees cover, 600 matlab 999, of which 400 redeemable for cover. So le lo fadafat. And Bahrain Grand Prix भी थोड़ा half time पे देखेंगे. But
Yeah,
yes,
this is in Mumbai, guys.
yes,
so
Mumbai Lower
folks,
Parel. Yes,
Yeah,
and we are
make it
planning
come
for
first.
other cities also soon. मैं अपन calendar बना रहे, social के साथ काम कर रहे. So yes,
आओ कभी पुणे.
yes, पुणे का भी plan है.
Pune is very doable.
Yes,
Just need venue.
yes.
मेरा घर available है for 10 people.
10 people screening. All right, 10,000 rupees ticket. Let's go. Of which 1,000 rupees cover. Anshuman omelette बनाएगा.
Very overpriced omelette.
Yes, but Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, all in works. All cities where there is social, and that social has a stage and a
And-
screening ability. There we are looking.
Yeah, so Ahmedabad is out because alcohol bhi chahiye.
Yes, there is anti-social. No, there is a shot. There's a place called Shot which serves no shots, but is quite good for these things. We'll see. Okay, then we have Sandeep Nair. Thank you so much for 17.99. He says thank you guys for all the fun. I think I'm catching it live for the first time. Kya baat hai? End the season now, please. I feel like the Arsenal slide is about to happen. 25 years ago. So please, someone give trophy to us. 25 years. And I think this is a good segue to get into to Arsenal. Because वो लोग क्या निकाला है, dude. Because I was going to tweet at that 80th minute. I was like, if Arsenal win this, the title is theirs.
Yeah.
वो लोग कैसा, because they were down to Villa twice. They went 1-0 down, equalized. Villa's got a great second goal again equalized, and then just that incessant pressure कि नहीं हम लोग जीत के निकालेंगे कुछ तो कुछ. and got a bit fortunate also, but I think made their luck with this. Emi Martinez fucking deserves it only.
Emi Martinez, yo,
If
what
there
a
was
come up.
ever a person to deserve that to happen to him, it is Emi Martinez. इतना time waste किया है वो पूरे मैच में, कम से कम 7 minutes he has wasted on the ball every time the ball has come to him, and serves him right for that extra to concede in stoppage time 4th minute, serves him right.
And by the way, Unai Emery went and gave a statement saying that I'm not a fan of that thing that he did about goalkeepers trying to score headers. And he said it in as many words. He's like, statistically, that makes no sense.
There is literally one who is Alisson. That's it.
तो bet ना hero क्या बन रहा है?
No, and the point is that you can still, there was still like a minute and a half for them to like, okay, recycle the ball and get maybe one more chance again. But so dumb. It's crazy. Also, fantastic stat from Ian. He says Arteta has only lost to bald managers so far. Great stat. Well picked
Chalo,
out.
Chelsea, go all in for Zizou. Let's do it.
No, अरे dude, just तू एक शेवर निकाल और पहुंच जा पॉटर के घर.
1 second. Has Arteta lost to Conte?
Eventually, he has one more game still to play against Spurs. हो जाएगा.
Because Conte.
If you know, you know.
Yes. Sam says Boli thinks 10th gets first draft pick and playoffs. Very nice. Oh, great. Okay, so Mohit Pandya has confirmed the Prithvi Shaw story. He says, true stories, fans asked for selfie. Shaw gave them selfie, but as they asked for more, he refused. So fans attacked him and his car outside restaurant. ये कैसा fan है bro? कि तेरे selfie मिला and he's like, नहीं autograph नहीं दिया अभी तू गाड़ मरा.
But it's such a better story, na? Like, I mean, how many people have selfies, but how many people have broken his car?
And have selfie.
Yeah, and have selfie.
And have video as well now. Both.
Yeah, and have selfie of him happy about car being broken. Oh, Conte has been beaten twice. Baba, it doesn't work. Flaw. Is there any Chelsea thing? Yes, Deepak Kumar says, Lodeka, trust the process. Potter should be out. Worst manager in the history of Chelsea. You sacked a manager who stick with us during tough times. Thomas Tuchel OP.
That's true.
100%.
That's true.
That is true. Divana Parwana Fofana says, benching my character of Isco. Full-time bench glue to mid-table blue. Very nice. So this is the Isco person who is now Divana Parwana Fofana. Very nice.
About that, you can read more. I'll just get you one. I'll just Google one stat which I had read. Just give me a second.
Okay.
You all continue.
Okay. Hyderabadi Heart Raider says, अस्सलाम वालेकुम मियाँ लोग. पिछले हफ्ता सिटी ने फोड़ा और ये हफ्ता मार्टिनेज ने J5 को हीरो बनाया. थैंक्स बाबा. क्या खेला के भेजा स्टैमफोर्ड से. एंड प्रोसेस को ट्रस्ट करो. कॉट्स -100 फॉर हल्लू गोल. -100 for Hallu goal. Oh, I accept this.
Oh, the Arsenal Hallu goal.
Arsenal Hallu goal.
He scored na against Arsenal.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, the third goal. What a...
Oh yeah, but correct. We forgot only about the City
that
beat
happened,
Arsenal,
man. Yeah. That happened, dude. This week has been such a like Imagica roller coaster.
Yeah.
Because like
क्या नहीं हुआ यार.
City get level, go top, and then draw with Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
The Pav Bhaji Masala teams. Holy fuck. Dude, they have gone to every bench in every team in Europe and just snatched up players who've not like moved on the bench for a while. So Hazard is next. 100%. You heard it here first.
Yeah, and Chris Wood scored the goal.
Chris Wood scored.
Yeah, equalizer.
Crazy. But should we talk about, so Arsenal City was it felt like, at that moment ki chalo abhi ho gaya. Now it's done.
Yeah.
Now the slide begins, but character to दिखा है भाई लोग ने.
But slide है, defensively slide है.
Slide and also no party right now is a big problem for them.
J5 तो बहुत बड़ा problem है. एक चीज जो prominent थी ना Arsenal के last 2 game में, इनिशियली जो ट्रिगर था ना, मतलब प्रेसिंग ट्रिगर था somehow they used to press in sync. अभी जो फ्रंट लाइन और सेकंड लाइन है ना, उसमें सिंक नहीं है, बहुत बड़ा गैप है. It could be J5, it could just be game
just also number of games played. या कितना करेगा प्रेस लाइफ में.
हाँ, वो थोड़ा स्लाइड हो रहा है. It could go down to the second game. City Arsenal बाकी एक और गेम.
Yeah, for sure. वो तो मजा आएगा.
That's gonna be great. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for a draw in that game. Because then that sets up
GGMU.
that title battle beautifully. It'll be very, very interesting. Because how we are 3 points behind City is unreal, dude.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm
Seriously.
telling you, y'all don't have bharosa on your own clubs.
No, I have Bharosa, but I'm just like, given the lack of players we have right now in this team, how he is still managing to get the results when you have no Eriksen available, you have no Martial available, you have no Anthony available, you've had
has no-
Casemiro suspended, you've had who else?
You know what he's done
Lisandro
with-
suspended.
With
It has
Rashford.
it has nothing to do with talent. It has to do with my prediction.
That's all. Okay. Wout
Dude,
Weghorst
with-
को midfielder बना दिया.
Rashford, dude, like he's found some like hidden G spot in Rashford, which just
Yeah.
activates.
But I
his
still
goals.
feel Rashford is. I mean, unfortunately, I don't want to be the negative person, but I still feel that this season is going to be a one-off for Rashford because he
Why do
just
you say
is that kind of player. I mean, this is the best of the good seasons he's had. He's had 3 good seasons before like this, where he's had like the 20 goals and the 18 goals and all before. But it's just one of those where you know when things are just going your way, they're going your way, and you're riding that wave of momentum. Because a lot of his finishes, ordinarily, like if he's not in form, those finishes just don't go in. Like like he's taking shots that just go by the keeper. It's not like he's placing it into the corner and being properly clinical with a lot of this thing. वो near post पे keeper ने miss कर दिया. Keeper decided to not make a save. उसके पैर से के side से चला गया. So he makes a lot of bad decisions in the final third as well. Like a lot of times where he should clearly be passing, he'll try to cut a player, he'll try to cut 2 players, and right now it's all coming off. And when it stops happening, that is going to be the
Then
true test.
that's when you rely on technique,
Yeah,
right? Essentially.
that's when I mean, the technique is there, but I feel there are places where he lacks that little bit of making the right decision or having the composure. So it's good, as I've been saying for the last couple of weeks. Enjoy the ride while it is happening. Enjoy everything that is happening at the moment, because what
Before he
the
gets a rash.
yeah. And you also just the guy is playing every game. He's playing on full intensity with the fixture schedule that is to come. If we end up if we end up getting past Barcelona and we're still in Europa League, obviously with Martial not being there, he still has to start every game. Because now it's that position where it's not like there's not like one game where you can be like छोड़ना, because now there's that feeling of कि fuck सब जीत सकता है यार. FA Cup में है, लीग कप फाइनल में है, यूरोपा लीग में चांस है, प्रीमियर लीग में चांस है. Then you're like कि now you have to fucking play your best team. I am so scared every week. I'm like, ये Rashford, Bruno Fernandes को वो लोग कैसा जी रहा है? How the fuck are they playing every game 90 minutes? It's unreal how, and it is going to catch up to them eventually. Bruno Fernandes right wing पे खेल रहा है, center mid पे खेल रहा है, but still he's getting the tune out of them. It's like right now this is on pure momentum that they're getting through.
I just like every time I see Bruno Fernandes, I feel like he's about to collapse. Like he just gives that vibe कि थोड़ा थकेला. Like,
I mean, it's for him as well. Like he's getting the assists, but again, like he also makes a lot of very poor decisions in the game. But he is that player who he still manages to get that base consistency, even when he's not playing well.
Yeah,
वो निकाल देगा. But when Rashford is not playing well, he's a horrific sight to watch. Right now, when he's playing well, it's very nice, and long may it continue. So, but it's not like. I think in that sense, Rashford is a little similar to Wayne Rooney, where he's a player who works in streaks. Like Rooney would go on this streak of 15 game, kya mast khelega, and then would just go completely off the boil for like 5 matches, 7 matches, and then start sort of coming back again. And I think as long as Rashford stays fit, which is the big question, it will be good. And but should we get into the specifics of the games for United, or do you want to cover Real Madrid? Is there anything Madrid worthy to talk about?
We could do
that. Before that, I'll be dropping off.
Yes.
Continue,
Okay,
Yes.
thanks to man.
Chalo.
Yes.
See you, man.
Chalo, see you. Thanks to man OP. Go follow him on FPL tips # @ hash and what other symbols and star All those on
Something-
Instagram.
Something
Yeah.
tells me, Anshuman, we'll be seeing a lot more of you before the season ends.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
ominous as that sounds.
Every time we drop a position, you'll hear more.
We
And
will
it's gonna
hear back
happen.
from you about how Mason Mount has nudes. Cha-
Okay,
Sure.
chalo. Thanks, Duman. Take care. Bye bye. And
Okay.
all right. Chalo. Let us Madridify,
Okay. So,
and then we'll talk
Madrid.
about Barcelona.
So Madrid, when had we done our last stream? Did we cover Elche?
Yeah, I think you did. Now, last match you all won. No?
Osasuna.
Osasuna,
Yeah,
yes.
so Osasuna. So let's talk about Osasuna. And the thing to talk about in Osasuna was this. Firstly, Karim Benzema injured again. And
But
I
apparently
think it's
fit for Liverpool, they're saying.
fit for Liverpool, but it's got to that point where like it's the 35 that's catching up. Like, we got one random Ballon d'Or season out of him at 34, and now it's like, meaning bhai ko kitna tum karoge yaar? Like, how much will you just rely on this one guy and put everything on him? He's had like a very injury hit season this time, and the problem is that after him there is nobody, right? So
Yes,
then you
as
have
we
to
say on
rely
every
on
stream.
so you have to rely on like Rodrigo and Asensio and all these other miscellaneous characters.
Yeah, but Asensio
Now-
scored one nice beauty, yeah? Cutting many players and scoring placed goal in corner. Was that
Yeah,
against Elche or
that was,
Osasuna?
I think that was Elche. So he's also I'll talk about this thing. So basically, here's what's happening with Madrid. We have been able to, like, while there is all of this happening, there's also like the rise of Dani Ceballos and actually Rodrigo has not been playing, like, he's been playing pretty well. So the thing is, it's kind of covering for it, like against Osasuna in particular, right? So what's happening is that Rodrigo is making a lot of runs, but people aren't finding him or aren't looking for him in the way that they would look for a Benzema, or the way that they consistently look for Vinny. So, and I think like these are the things that take multiple successes to cement, or a lot of time to cement, and you don't play Rodrigo in a particular position for more than 3 games ever. Like, the guy keeps shuttling between the middle and the right and the second striker and the first striker, and so it's all of that. Now the thing about Vinny in this particular match against Osasuna is that Bhaine, his whole thing was that in this game, my objective is to round the keeper and score.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Why should I try to hit from a position where I could actually just get past the keeper from where I'm standing? Fuck it, let me try to round the keeper. So he has tried to do this like 2-3 times with no success. Okay, and the thing was that he was the best threat in that game again, for the most of it. And so the other thing about this particular game was the fact that Fede, and this is the thing that happens, right, where after the World Cup there was a clear drop off in form, where before the World Cup Fede Valverde was like one, like he was
MILF.
full MILF. After the World Cup he was attractive older person.
Granny.
No, why you said MILF? Like,
Because
Because
I love Fede.
Yeah, man, I love Fede. What, Baba, you actually thought we were sexually objectifying him?
It's man, I love Fede, man.
I can't believe that you guys have gotten, like, you all are still okay.
It's man, I love Fede.
Yeah.
Got it.
So anyway, so in this one, right? So, by the way, Luka Modric against such an underrated beauty of a 37-year-old here. What a class act. So
The other.
Oh, he scored that top corner goal, no, in the end.
Yeah, no, but that was again Elche. This one, basically what he does is, in the midfield, he's able to get the ball, make an interception, and then start a move which ends up with him passing to Vinny, who passes to Fede. And Fede ne jo bajaya hai, coming in late. It was a, Bawa, how do I put it? It was a Frank Lampard goal.
But did it take a deflection?
No, except for that, it was a full Frankie. Because what happened is, from the wing, one guy cuts back, and who arrives late? Johnny on the spot. It's Fede. To be fair, I was watching this game today, and I cannot tell
Now
you.
from Milf, he's gone to Gill forward.
No, now he's back. So that's the thing. So the Club World Cup, it reactivated him in some way. Just getting to hit the back of the net a couple of times just was the thing that he needed. He comes back and scores in this incredibly vital thing. And the reason I say that is because I was sitting there. This match starts at 1:30 in the night. और मैं चूतिया जैसे देख रहा हूँ ये game, right? And till it was fucking 50-60 minutes, and I'm like, if this is a draw and we'll drop points, and I've stayed up till 3:30 to watch this draw happen, I will not forgive Madrid or myself.
Welcome to the life of all other fans for the last 2-3 years. ये मेरा full last year था.
So basically, he does it, and at the end, now here's something that's really worth talking about. Okay, we had a young boy come on for Rodrigo, right? He comes on
Which boy
the
is this?
80 something minute. Okay, this guy is a Uruguayan wonder kid called Alvaro Rodriguez. Okay, he's been playing under Raul in the Real Madrid B team. Okay,
Who
promising
called it Real Madrid B team and not Raul Madrid? Come on, man. It's right there.
So Raul Madrid say, now the thing is, here's how poor that bench was. Right, there's no options, nothing. So
What?
finally,
Hazard
came back, but Baba, he trusts 18-year-old Alvaro Rodriguez way more than he trusts Hazard, and with good reason, because Alvaro Rodriguez is a 6'4" khamba of a player, okay, who is a striker, and oh my god, to just see one person up top trying to press and run and all, oh, this is what a striker looks like. Oh, crazy. So I mean, a striker who's, sorry, let me rephrase that. A striker who's not Mariano.
Yes, exactly.
So basically Alvaro Rodriguez comes on and he gives... Huh?
Enzo's out for how long?
No, he's back. He's back now for the Liverpool game, but he was out for this one. So Alvaro Rodriguez is given 2 assists in like the span of 4 minutes or something like that.
Kya baat hai?
Okay, 2 assists. One win. So Vinny finally gets it in the last dying minutes of the game. He finally fucking understands कि ओ अच्छा कीपर को राउंड नहीं करना चाहिए, इधर से ही मारना चाहिए, और फिर उसने मारा है और गोल गया है. And they've done one full celebration, full. Alvaro Rodriguez is ecstatic. He's like, first time I play, first time I get assist. My God, best feeling. Oh. Meanwhile, they've gone to VAR, checked it, and said offside. And Alvaro Rodriguez, and the first time I played, first time. And then 4 minutes later, he has stolen the ball, literally tackled the defender, stolen the ball, passed it to Asensio, who has scored, and he's like, first time I played, first time.
But this time it counted.
This time it counted. So it felt good. Like it's so we've had Sergio Arribas, who has come on and scored in 1 minute. We've had this guy who's given 2 assists in 4 minutes.
Kya baat hai? Youth of the nation.
Question now is, do we even need Mbappe? Answer is yes. But
but you guys now have no midfield, no, for this Liverpool game. No Toni Kroos, no Tchouaméni.
No Toni Kroos, no Tchouaméni. But here's the good news. Kamavinga had a Bap game this one. Oh,
where he played this time right back.
Kautuk, I have one question.
What?
Now, I mean, since you all won and all of this, everything's going well. Where are Real Madrid on the table?
ए बाबा तू 10th है, बात मत कर, ये सब उंगली मत कर, ठीक है? तू रेलेगेशन में जाने वाला है. So
ये सीजन कुछ भी नहीं ले रहा है ऑफेंस, क्योंकि है ही नहीं मेरे पास ऑफेंस.
Good one this is.
ना तो मेरे पास ऑफेंस है, ना तो मैं कुछ डिफेंड कर सकता।
देख बाबा, जो लोग लीग टेबल में 10th होते हैं ना, रियल मैड्रिड उनसे बात भी नहीं करते हैं, तो यू शुड बी हैप्पी कि मैं है स्ट्रीम पे तेरे साथ. So,
People who live in glass houses should not provide hazard to others.
So
सिर्फ white balance बिगड़ गया थोड़ा. That's all.
this Kamavinga played first like after so long in this CDM position, और क्या मजा आया देखने को. So I like, here's the thing, okay, I like Dani Ceballos in he's had one of the most, like, he has the most progressive passes like in the entire Madrid team, so I'm very happy that, and he's found form and he's become the player that we signed some 5 years ago, so very happy.
The
Baba,
player you
take
signed
notes.
and then loaned to Arsenal.
बाबा प्लीज टेक नोट्स कि इन 5 years मुड्रिक क्या प्लेयर बनेगा यार, तू देख अभी. तो
You mean the last 3 years of his contract?
yes. So after, there was one meme that was doing the rounds ki Kamavinga, when Thibaut Courtois and Adrien Lunin are injured and Ancelotti looks at him and raises an eyebrow. And he just said, no. Kamavinga gloves pehn ke. So finally they played him. I like this midfield of Modric, Kamavinga and Dani Ceballos. I think they can get the job done.
They're playing against Henderson. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, and I like the there is a solidity, dude. By the way, Nacho क्या player बन गया है? Nacho. Why? Where he suddenly gets this Rivaldo-ness mid-season, God knows. But full, like, he's doing like, I don't know how to describe it. His full wing back play he's doing, dude. Nacho, like, suddenly one ball will come, okay, and on the wing one guy will trap it. Hey, itna acha trap kaun hai ye player? Then you see number 6, Nacho.
I thought it was Kevin Trapp.
Yeah, kahan se yaar? So anyway, so basically I'm optimistic. The only thing that is missing is attack, and the thing is that you have to play Benzema, of course, but this Benzema who plays all games and is in form is so much more potent than in and out Benzema.
No, but Benzema in Champions League is also Benzema, no?
So I mean, like, I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be fun. What I'm not looking forward to is the fact that Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo have become the strikers that we were all told about.
The strikers that were promised.
That were advertised. अरे क्या है देख, लंबा है, यूरुग्वे का है.
Gakpo has promised.
So
Yes.
let's see what happens. It'll be fun.
Very nice. Now, still sticking to the La Liga, UEFA Lona scam has emerged. Barcelona bribing referees between 2016 and 2018. What are these shocking revelations?
ये मैं अजीम को शो के पहले ऐसे दिखाया फोन पे. बार्सिलोना
ब्रो, ये लीवर का बात नहीं करता है ये लोग. ये जो लीवर खींचा है,
ब्राइब के लिए पैसा किधर से आया?
ना
पहले ना, ये पहले 2016 था.
चेयर बेच के
ऐसी टाइप
2 शादी करा के ग्राउंड पे.
No, but apparently, so the deal is that money was paid to the guy who was the head of the refereeing association at that time. कि उसके कंपनी में पैसा आया है while he was head of refereeing association over 3 years. 500,000 euro, 580,000 euro, 300,000 euro. So
अपना बेडू किंग एरिक says bribe भी लोन पे.
bribe भी लोना. But yes, I think थोड़ा ऐसा 500-600 रुपया तो अगेंस्ट यूनाइटेड भी दिया रहेगा जूल्स कुंडे को पिच पे रखने के लिए. कैसा, how he is allowed to make this tackle and not get red card for professional foul? What is this nonsense behavior? Oh,
we should talk about the United Barca game. It was very fun.
Dude, it was genuinely, I mean, putting all the antagonism of refereeing and everything aside, I think it was one of those classics. It was an absolute thriller minute ride. And
these games where no one defends, best games.
Yeah.
Best games.
No, and the thing is that there was quality of defense also. It's just that both teams were just like, because also this away goals rule not being there anymore.
Yeah.
Now both teams are like, "Becho, hum log khelne hai football," and it is just so refreshing. Like after not even Ferguson has ever in his life had the balls to be like, we will go to elite European opposition और वहाँ पे अपन अपना game खेलेंगे. Like we are not going to set up to counter what the opposition is doing. We are coming to play our game, and it's really refreshing.
Question: Has Eric Ten Hag ever deviated from his strategy for any team so far?
I think against City, but that was also like a very this thing of we are just going to press extra, so we have one extra pressing person. So he's like, I will change the shape. He's actually quite adaptable in terms of he's changed a lot of tweaks in his system and been like, okay, chal, this is working, I'm going to stick with it. And then he's like, okay, it's not working anymore, now it's done. Like for instance, the big change that he had made was putting Weghorst at number 10 and then putting Rashford up top. I think he did it against Barca only, if I'm not wrong. And he was like, okay, this is working well, we're getting control of possession, and he then did that again for half a game against who did we play abhi किसके साथ खेला यार last match? Leicester. And then he was like, okay, this shit's not working anymore. So now he went back and put Weghorst sort of up top. So he's quite adaptable in that sense. But just so good, man. The quality of football all throughout. I think the goals that United scored were really, really good to watch. Barcelona also we conceded criminal goals, honestly. I don't think we should have. We had a couple of other big chances also which we should have taken. I think Weghorst had one big one, and there was who had one more big opportunity to score, but we should have scored 2 more goals, and we should have. The second goal was completely on Casemiro. Like how you can give that ball away over there and just allow them to come back on you and score is just criminal. Sancho was the one who scored, who had a miss as well. There was a big chance. And again, there was lots of talk about this Fred penalty and all. See, the Fred penalty, it is one of those where it will always be split down the line where it is a full 50-50 and you will only go based on which team you are supporting. So all Barca fans will say it is a penalty and all United fans will say it is not a penalty purely because, and also you cannot decide these things based off screenshot. Pura internet पे बस एक screenshot दिखा रहा है, हाथ पे लगा है. अरे fucking, you see that the guy is 1 foot away. He is 1 foot away from a header where you do not know, the guy who has headed the ball does not know which direction it will go in. So you cannot, you can give it, and some referees would give it, but you can completely understand why it's not given as well. So it is what it is. Some of those are given, some of those are not. There was also the Sabitzer one, which for me that was like 70% red card. Quite sure that should have been red card, but I'm like, listen, Casemiro ko red card faltu mein diya tha, now this is our cancel, okay, allowed, so it's fine. But the Koundé red card, there was no defense for that. For being last man, taking out a guy, no foul, no yellow card, forget VAR not intervening and giving red card, not even foul and yellow card.
Weghorst के ऊपर ना?
नहीं, on Rashford, he's through on goal. He's going to take a shot and at least have a shot on goal. So, ridiculous. So,
there was one, there are quite a few funny moments in this game, by the way. One of them was, so unfortunately, and this is not the funny part, unfortunately, Pedri pulled a hamstring. And he's down on the pitch. Yeah. Right? And he's getting medical treatment. Barca's medical team is there looking after him. And crouched beside the Barca medical team is Casemiro giving his medical opinion.
Yeah.
फिर वो बोल रहा है भाई hamstring है, चल आगे बढ़. Yeah. Very funny. And second one was that one, dude. Rafinha gets substituted.
Yeah, and he's like, mother chod bhadwa kaisa substitute kar diya mere ko, what the fuck this.
Oh, from where he's standing all the way across the pitch, high-fiving Xavi, going into the dugout, tab tak gaali de raha hai. So he's given so many galis that you could tell that he started in Portuguese, but he ended in Hindi.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great match to watch. Towards the end, also it was like full United. How we have survived, which we should not have had to survive, because Barcelona should not have had 10 players to begin with. They should not have had all 11 players to begin with. But survived somehow, made it through 2-2. I think, and it's testament to how far we have come that 2-2 felt like a bad result at the Nou Camp for us. So hopefully, and you can see Ten Hag was all fired up also, like when he was coming off the pitch against Leicester. He was like shouting at the fans, saying, "Guys, see you tomorrow. We'll beat Barcelona together." ऐसा सब बोल के चला गया. So
there was one more thing.
vibes,
Dude, that
vibes
happened.
hai, uncle, mein vibes hai.
This thing, dude. You know what else I think they did really well, which very few teams have done this season, is that I think Rashford was able to exploit Barca's incredibly high defensive line. The defensive line that sits at the.
So speed bhi hai na.
No, exactly. But like the crazy thing is that they've conceded like some 7 goals this whole season.
Yeah.
So
like even I was worried, like where are we going to fucking score against them from? And we did create a fair amount of chances, and also just like the possession stats were not like wildly different. Like it was like 46 to 50, like 44 to 56 or 46 to 54, like that, which is very respectable when you come to Nou Camp. So for anyway, as this team who has had this fucking Barca inferiority complex, for
Dipankar has nailed it.
What is it?
Balde start karta to ye nahi hota. And I think starting Balde is a better idea than what's his face?
Araujo was at right back. Acha, Balde at left back.
Yeah.
But they have issues for this week. Now Gavi suspended. Pedri could be injured.
So but also I'm saying with Barcelona, the point is they play a high line, but they also very rarely let the ball go past that defensive line, right? In terms of they're holding the ball only in their midfield so much that the ball hardly ever comes through.
Yeah, so but now with the way United play also, like even Ten Hag said that our entire thing is we are a counter-pressing team. So the moment we give the ball away, we are going to fucking run you into the ground. And again, you can see the desire is there from the players, and it's not like we were any slouches on the ball as well. Like we are also like a team that keeps the ball really, really well now. So exciting. I mean, whatever happens, I hope and pray that we can beat Barcelona. Even if we don't, I think the bigger match for us this week is getting that League Cup win against Newcastle. I think.
Kabhi hai wo game?
Sunday. Sunday 10 p.m. On channel unknown. There's no channel. Nobody is Twitter पे देखना पड़ेगा cup final. This is the fucking life we have to live. It's very sad, but yeah, for us the bigger game is that like you get that one, just get that monkey off your back in terms of fucking get the silverware, get the thing, let that jinx end, because we haven't won anything since Mourinho days, and that also was League Cup and Europa League only. So just get it out of the way, and then like go to the season. And also, yeah, great stat that Asarwar pulled out, and Aritra also mentions. So Nick Pope was sent off for Newcastle, so he's not going to be available for the final. The second choice goalkeeper, I forget his name, is also not going to be there for Newcastle. Can you guess who Newcastle's third choice goalkeeper is?
I saw the chat.
Baba, can you guess who is the third choice? Dubravka is not available. Oh. Who is the third choice goalkeeper who has once had an exceptional cup final in his life before?
He's played a Champions League final.
Yes.
Itna baap keeper hai.
And after that never played in Champions League again.
After that didn't play anywhere almost. I'll give you another clue. Gareth Bale has got career highlights because of this man. Gareth Bale ended his career essentially.
It's okay. Baba GPT has crashed. I'll tell you. Loris Karius, Baba.
Karius?
Yes. So Loris Karius will be in goal against United.
Then Azim, you shouldn't feel so ecstatic also. The guy still done Champions League keeping and all, yeah?
So I'm saying if that's anything to go by.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's hope that goes well. What else was there to cover? Ari, do you know that Marcelo's contract has been terminated?
Yes.
But apparently it wasn't very acrimonious.
I mean, अगर खेला ही नहीं है तो कहाँ से acrimony आएगा बाबा?
No, the acrimony could be that because he's also going to Al Nassr, no?
Oh, he's going
Oh
what?
fuck! Oh, if he goes, क्या मजा आएगा? Oh,
The rumor is
What?
that he's going to Al Nassr.
come on!
Also,
Marcelo assist to Ronaldo.
Fuck, फिर तो मैं मैच देखूंगा actually.
oh, also there's a great Nathan Jones stat. So Nathan Jones is the Southampton manager who was sacked after
Was.
yeah. First of all, first ever manager in the history of Premier League to be sacked after losing to Wolves, which is a great stat. And second is that 11 Premier League managers have got at least 1 point at St. Mary's this season. Nathan Jones is not one of them despite managing Southampton. Incredible stat. Then अपना Guardiola ने Sleepy G को sorry बोला.
Yeah.
And no, the big thing to talk about. Actually, we'll do some super chats and I will talk about that. But the United ownership debate.
Yeah.
Who should it be? तब तक मैं chat में poll डालेगा and then we'll read super chats. Wait. किधर होता है poll? Engage with the audience. Who should buy Qatar?
Put Adani also in there.
Jimmy Boy. Adani, then everyone will put as joke. Others.
That's true.
We want honest. In the meanwhile, Aditya Raju said, what a week. Almost defeated Barca, won against Leicester. Now second round versus Barca and first final of the Eric Ten Hag ball. Ten Hag ball is real. Cannot deny Ten Hag ball is real. Like actually, I was listening to an interview with somebody who said like literally if you just discount those first two games, which is Brentford and Brighton, those two losses, United are top of the table right now. It's insane. Just you take those two games out because we're 5 points off Arsenal. You take those 6 points dropped out, and you are leading the Premier League. So
you've
incredible.
Drawn almost nothing, no? Or you've drawn more?
Very few draws. I think we are a very binary. Mostly win, sometimes lose, rarely draw wala team. Nishant Singh has been following you guys over 2 years, but catching you live for the first time. Very good thumbnail game off the charts. Thumbnail to superb only today.
Jai Sureka OP. Ho jaye.
Yes. Pratiti says Nagelsmann out. Backroom stuff in unless you win UCL. This first world problems of these Barca fans. They are cannot even. Rohit Kale says greatest midfield trio. Kroos, Kasim, Modric, Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, or someone else.
Oh, it's got to be between those three. Between those two sets.
Midfield
And my
trio.
My wager is on Madrid.
I would go Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta.
Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta.
Yes. Akshay Singh says, I'm eagerly waiting to see
Always Iniesta fan. Always. Iniesta over.
Okay. Keep voting, guys. Also, smash a like and remember to subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Akshay Singh, eagerly waiting to watch Barcelona cry on Thursday. The revenge has been long overdue. It would be very sweet, Akshay. It would be very sweet, but I'm not getting ahead of myself. अगर जीता पर against Barca, तो जो मैं नंगा नाच करेगा स्ट्रीम पे और जो बैंटर होने वाला है. But अगर हारा तो we will lose magnanimously.
Also, hit a like, friends. Let's get it up to 1,500 likes for this stream.
FC Barcelona says, भाई यार ये most crucial week में injuries होती है. ये साला पेप अपने students को overthink करने की भी training देता है क्या? By the way, United qualifies in my opinion. So Barcelona is a Barcelona fan also. Let's see, let's hope, let's pray. I hope you are right. Irfan Kasmani is back giving unnecessary amounts of money. Thank you so much. He says, Salam bhai log, ek baba ko hakalne ki कीमत tum kya jano Kautuk Babu. Was CR7 the missing piece of the Potter puzzle? What do you think, Baba? CR7 would have made the difference?
No, he would have benched CR7 every alternate game.
True, and then we know how he feels about that.
Correct. Rajdeep Pal says, high time India should win ICC trophy. What do you think, Baba? Yes.
Who?
India should win ICC trophy now.
We should.
Okay. Krishnan says, RV Bhailog, thoughts on favorites for UCL this season? 4-2 for life. I have said favorites are Napoli for me.
Napoli.
Napadori. Baba, do you have any favorites?
Chelsea.
Not now, man.
It'll be one of those unbelievable seasons. Finish 17th but won Champions League.
Imagine get relegated but win Champions League.
Can you imagine that fourth place team?
Legend.
No, I'm just. Yeah, man, Champions League. Who? Between City and Napadori, no? I guess. Bayern Munich?
PSG भी है, Bayern भी है, Real भी है.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Bayern. I don't want PSG. I don't want City. Napadori, I'd be very happy.
Chalo, Napadori it is.
Come on, yaar. Napoli, come on.
Okay. Let them win something before the squad is decimated next season's transfer window. How they are 20 points clear, yaar. This is a joke. And they will never, next season they will finish 6th or something because all their players will be gone. It's so sad.
Too good.
Somesh Maria says, Barca fan here, have noted that Barca can't handle pressure but plays well only when they're in comfy situation. He says, Europa League, Frankfurt, Bayern, MU now. It's very disappointing to see them play like that. Interesting. Do you think they are like that where they only play against in comfortable games? Well, because that actually works very well for La Liga because most games are comfortable only. No.
As in, they're a very possession-heavy team. So, I mean, so it looks like they're always comfortable, which is why that impression gets formed. But I mean, you can't get to a point where you've played 22 games and conceded 7 goals.
Correct.
And not been put under pressure and stuff. So I don't buy that.
Okay. Pradeep Chandra says, Israel-Palestine conflict, India-Pakistan World Cup, United Barca invasion at Old Trafford. ये बनता है अगर बारसा को हराया तो इन्वेजन बनता है. उस्ताद फरहान टोरस says, मेरी पेड्री गावी को न जाने किसकी लगी नजर, हौसला फिर भी टूटे न मगर, ड्रॉ के शाम के बाद ही जीत का सवेरा होता है, ए शावी तू क्यों रोता है. Wow. Very nice, Ustad Farhan Torres. But for this week, we are enemies. I do not appreciate your poetry. Yuck, boo. Dharya Ramani says, last year we used to ask, Rashford ka kya karne ka? This year's Europe asks themselves this same question. What a player. Hashtag Laudega Haaland. Laudega Haaland. Jason G, he says, how isn't Barca getting punished for paying referees? अरे एक लीवर पे लीवर निकलते रहेगा तो कैसा होगा पनिशमेंट. Swarang Verma says, Eric Ten Hag का post Leicester press conference देखा? He went into overdrive with his He did. He's like, I tell the fans that we win. We went full mad. But he's what a cutie he is, yaar. I love. He's very good. I love. He's cutest of all time. Stretford End says, a young boy from Manchester town, with dreams of glory, with hopes unbound. He chased the ball with all his might, and on the field he found his light. Wow.
Come on.
Rashi boy. Prem B. Raj says, start bench drop. Rio Ferdinand, Ramos, Terry. Oof. And he's saying, be unbiased and all. How you to be unbiased?
Wait. Rio Ferdinand?
Sergio Ramos, John Terry.
For me, I can go straight.
So you are starting Terry, you are benching Ferdinand, and you are dropping Ramos.
No, I'm benching Ramos and dropping Ramos. Dropping
benching Ramos and dropping Ramos also.
No, benching.
Nonsense. We start Rio Ferdinand, we bench John Terry, and we we bench Ramos and we drop Terry.
This is just vengeance, I feel, Azim.
I don't know why vengeance. He slipped so conveniently for us.
100% starting Ramos.
This is partiality.
No. Ramos brings, like, there is the expert defending, but then there's also the other stuff of like shithousery, leadership, and like generally elevates everyone's game by +1. So
but Rio Ferdinand is Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce.
So I would say put Ramos in, have Terry on the bench, and then Rio out.
Oh, guys, you are making a big mistake. Okay.
I just have a soft spot for Terry. I thought he was also. I think it's more of I like my defenders with those lion-hearted leadership qualities.
But they only slip while taking penalty, तो क्या फायदा है? Shaunak says, if anybody complained Savage sir को red क्यों नहीं दिया, maybe people should also look at Carroll tackle, Kunde tackle and many more. I agree wholeheartedly. Shaunak, to a chat of the day, 442 points for you. Best. Shaunak को बना दो इंडिया का प्राइम मिनिस्टर अभी के अभी. Man knows true facts. Sugi Kanduja says, Azim, thoughts on Sancho at 10, thoughts on Wout. Yeah, so now he's put Sancho at 10 because apparently Bruno is playing well now at right wing. So he's like, to Bruno, now you're right winger only. And Wout, I mean, I feel bad for him because it reached that point against Leicester where the entire team was like, chalo Wout ko ek goal dete na. And then chance pe chance usko milte ja raha hai aur wo hagte ja raha hai. But ठीक है, listen, he does a lot of work that goes unnoticed. Like that Sancho goal happens because of him, because of the running off the ball to take defenders away. So
I thought he was still a little out of it, huh?
Yeah, he is out. I mean, the thing is, he's still not. I don't think he's a Premier League level striker, but he's a squad striker. He's a guy who you have available when you need to call upon him. He's there and he'll do what needs doing. Obviously, if Martial was fit, I would be starting him every game. But until he's there, Wout, the amount of like stuff he gives you apart from the goals is very goes under the radar. So chalega.
And the goals also don't get onto the radar. So.
Yes, goals also not there. But जब Rashford मार रहा है ऐसा
चलेगा
गेम के 2 गोल तो चलता है.
Don't fuck with the winning formula.
हाँ, एक डायनासोर को कैरी कर सकते हैं हम लोग. Gaurav says, will new party bidding deny what? Will new party bidding can deny Al Thani as owner? Acha, Al Thani, can a new party bidding deny Al Thani as owner? Yeah, let's talk about that. And one we have Siddharth Madhwal says, why can't City win against Chutia teams? Opinion on United offside and tackle. ये हो गया. ऑफसाइड का क्या है? ऑफसाइड तो हो गया ना, लाइन ड्रॉ करके ऑन साइड है, तो इसमें क्या डिबेट है? एंड कौतुक सेज, आई इंट्रोड्यूस माय वाइफ टू सेकंड हैंड स्टोरीज, नाउ शी कांट वेट फॉर सीजन 2. क्या बात है.
अरे अनबिलीवेबल.
Naveen Sai, who's our first team regular for 16 months, says most goals for United in a season: Dennis Law 46, Ruud van Nistelrooy 44, CR7 42, Rashford 24 not out with 18 matches to go minimum. Can he break at least CR7's record? It would be most poetic in this season of all seasons if he would do that, I feel.
हो सकता है.
क्या पता. But again, let's not get expectations up. Enjoy the ride. जो होगा होगा. J. Raj says, Brighton has fantastic top management. It's a far more organized club than Chelsea, and that's why they don't miss Potter. Clearly, yes. Problem is Boli. I agree wholeheartedly. Problem is Boli. Ustad Farhan Torres says, Chelsea के हालात पे ना एतराज करो. बोली 50 मिलियन के मार्केट में 350 मिलियन स्पेंड करता है. वाह. Too good. Krishna Chaitanya Padala says, move this Chelsea news analysis to Kachra section, please. Until they are top 10, I think we can do that. Agnirup says, FSG announces they will not sell Liverpool. Really? And this is actually a good segue to get into the United board. This thing first, let's see what the vote is. 64% of chat wants Qatar, and 28% wants Jimmy Ratcliffe.
Let's Azim, I don't think you read it correctly. 63% of the chat wants success.
Yeah, but the thing is that there is a part of just after knowing what Qatar is and what it stands for and the sports washing and everything and the human rights issues and all, I'm like कि नहीं यार.
अरे कौन सा रोमन एब्रामोविच बड़ा कुछ सेंट था यार. चलेगा.
पर ठीक है.
पैसा आने दो. Come on, let's buy.
मतलब I get कि he's saying कि मैं fan है and मेरे पास foundation है, 92 foundation, very nicely, class of 92 foundation and all he has, and I will develop Manchester and all of that. But there is it feels perverse at a level कि ऐसा oil money लेने का, having bitched about oil money for basically the last 12 years because we had nothing else to do. We were not winning. So it's and now there is apparently a third thing that has happened, that Glazers will actually stay, and what they are
But-
looking for is because because full Glazer family is there on the as partners. तो दो तीन लोग को निकलने का है, so they are like, we are looking for people to just come in. One hedge fund also has put in apparently money, and this is where it gets all scary कि बेचो ये hedge fund involve हो गया, तो now it gets even more fucked. But apparently there is this thing of, unless now they are saying कि या तो हम लोग को 6 billion दे दे, otherwise we will get these hedge fund people to just buy out the Glazers who don't want to be there anymore. And now we'll see. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. See, the thing is, all of them, there is no clear this thing of, this person is the one that you would go for. A lot of people are looking at it of, say, chalo Qatar, paisa aega, development aega. You have parallels of, okay, City has done this, City has done this, and Newcastle has done this, and PSG has done this, and all these projects have happened and been successful, and all of that. Oil money has still not won the Champions League, BT Dubs, unless it is Russian oil money. So there is that. But Ratcliffe also comes with his share of issues. Like, he would be the popular choice in terms of born in Manchester, started a business, Manchester businessman, started from nothing, built business, now buy his biggest club in Manchester, all of that. But there is this thing of potentially that would involve some level of financing and debt as well. Despite him being world's richest
Billionaire.
Britain's richest man or whatever it is. I just hope Glazers they just get out, because you need that clean slate with whoever it is coming in. If it's Qatar, if it's Jim Ratcliffe, whatever it is. So
I think what you want more than anything else is you don't want a rich person who's buying it with no plan, i.e. Boli. What you want is someone who, no matter wealth and all that is going to be a given whoever comes in.
Yeah.
Question is, what is their footballing vision, which is going to be interesting to see. And
so I mean,
how much of a plan
that way the Qatar, this thing has ticked a lot of boxes in terms of saying that, okay, we are committing to developing club and stadium and developing Manchester also and all of that.
Sounds
my
good.
problems with Qatar are purely moral problems. I have no problems with their money. I have a problem with the morality of it.
And losing the chip of not being oil money.
Exactly. Yeah. It comes with that also.
I think it's mostly
that was the last bastion of footballing purity that was left,
But you can always support Brighton or someone.
Yeah. I suppose. I mean, it's not like the Glazers.
Real Madrid invites you.
Because Glazers also, they just look like, they look like those proper, those evil, you see those ultra rich in movies. Now you see that scene where this ultra rich, obnoxious American businessman is just stuffing his face with one crab, and
the juice is dripping down.
Are dripping around. They have that vibe to them. So them, they should get out only.
By the way, can I tell you a quick story about how the Glazers got Manchester United in the first place? And
yes.
This was suggested by Bhumit Patel last week.
Yes.
So Bhumit Patel, this is a story that was suggested by you, and here's what the story is. Okay, it's an incredible story, and it's a story that revolves around 3 principal characters. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through the first 2, and then I'll tell you about the third one. Okay, so the first one obviously is Sir Alex Ferguson. Okay, and in 2001, that's when all of this starts. Okay, so all you have to know about this right now is that Sir Alex Ferguson, apart from football, really loved horse racing.
Yeah.
Okay, really, with a passion. And this came from his father, who also really loved horse racing. So, which is why Ferguson was also all in.
Yeah.
The second character in the story is these 2 people called John McNair and JP McManus. Now these 2, were business partners, and John McNair he had built an empire on horse racing. Okay, so he basically had a thing called his company was called Coolmore, and Coolmore Racing used to breed premium race horses. And that's where the third character in our story comes in. And that character is the Rock of Gibraltar.
What? The horse.
The horse.
Okay.
It's a horse called Rock of Gibraltar. Okay, now here's how all of this takes place. So the year is 2001 and Rock of Gibraltar is an unbelievable horse. Okay, in 2 years, this horse has won 7 of the top races. It's a world record. In truth, this horse was actually a goat.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so that's a world record beating horse. Now, because Alex Ferguson really likes horse racing, he really liked the Rock of Gibraltar also because the Rock of Gibraltar used to run wearing United's colors. So it was wearing a red this thing and his jockey was one red this thing and they used to both fucking win with red on. In 2001, this horse belonged to John McNair and Coolmore Studs. And here's the interesting thing. John McNair and McManus both had a majority shareholding in Manchester United. They had 28.89% of Man United. So because of all these connections, John McNair in 2001, happy, successful, having prize-winning horse and prize-winning football team, he meets Sir Alex Ferguson and says that, you know what, I want to give you a gift. And the gift is that you will own 50% of the earnings of this horse.
Okay.
Right? Now, this, unfortunately, turned out to be a verbal agreement. And Bawa, as you and I have experience in verbal agreements, you know how this turns out. It turns out pretty poorly because when things are not written down, there is scope for ambiguity, which arises very soon. Okay, so what happens very soon is that this horse eventually retires, but because it was such a successful horse, and in the horse racing world, like the stud farming thing is very lucrative. So if you have a successful horse, the genes of the horse get passed down for a lot of money. Now, this horse was so rich and powerful that the cost of this stud farming was so high that at this point, Sir Alex Ferguson says, "Chal mere ko iska bhi paisa de." And John McNair says, "Ek second, bhai, hamara deal thoda alag tha." Okay, so now the discrepancy was John McNair thought that he had told Ferguson that you will get the earnings the horse makes when he wins races. 50% of that will be yours. What Alex Ferguson thought was that he had been given 50% of the horse. So everything, including race money, stud farming, selling of horse, everything. Now, this thing becomes a big...
When was this? Like which year or whatever?
2001, 2002. Okay. Yes. Now wait, it gets better. 2003. Okay. He's having a bad year, Alex Ferguson. He has kicked a boot on David Beckham's face. Okay. He's not getting his money from his horse.
Yeah.
And he decides, fuck it, I'm suing them. So he sues John McNair and Coolmore Studs for 110 million pounds.
Wow.
100 million pounds was half the value of the horse and 10 million for legal fees. Okay. So that's how much money is at stake. Now, Roy Keane at this point tells Ferguson that I met a man in Ireland. He said, you have no chance. Don't do this. You look like a fool. Okay. You're just a mascot for these people. You're like, hey, look how big I am. I'm standing with this horse. Right? He's like, just drop all this shit. It's not a good look that the manager is having a public lawsuit with the majority stakeholders of this company, of this club. Sir Alex Ferguson said, "Tu fuck off kar, main apna paisa lega."
Is that why he cancelled his contract in 2005?
So in 2003, he does this public lawsuit, but Roy Keane was right. This was a bad idea because John McNair hadn't become a horse tycoon by horsing around. This guy knew his way around. And what he did was he hired a private investigator and he looked into the transfer dealings of Manchester United. And they came up with 99 questions about questionable transfers that were taking place in
Really?
Manchester United. This is a very in-depth investigation. To give you context, Hindenburg asked Adani only 88 questions. Okay, so they've prepared 99 questions. Now, here's where the discrepancy was. The discrepancy came from the dealings with external agents that these players had. And you know who the external agent was? A man called Jason Ferguson.
Oh.
And if the surname is familiar, it should be, because it was Sir Alex Ferguson's son. Now, the minute this comes out, Sir Alex quietly goes like, "Acha, let's not talk about my son right now. Tu 2.5 million de, apan case rafa dafa karte hain." So, rafa dafa ho gaya. Now, there was a person who was watching all of this unfold all the way in a different continent. Okay, in America was Malcolm Glazer, who was watching all of this, and wo phone ghumata hai straight to John McNair, and he says, "Buddy, I'm looking to buy out Manchester United. Are you willing to sell?" And partly because of this, not wholly obviously, but partly because of this, John McNair was happy to get a profit for his stake in Manchester United. And that's how Manchester United was sold to the Glazers in 2005 because of a fucking horse.
Man. And it wasn't the first horse that Ferguson spent lots of money on. Because in 2001, he bought Ruud van Nistelrooy also. Very nice. Great story. Beautiful. Okay, few super chats, then predicts, and then we will move on with sleep and life. Kid D'Souza said, "Azim bhai, get a gunner on board. This is our season in every sense. We will win it not only with the youngest, but also with homegrown players. We'll get यार ऐसा every week तुषार को लाएगा तो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा यार. We need to get him 1 win, 1 loss. उसके बाद.
By the way, Shreya Shende has nailed it. He says, "घोड़े के वजह से गधे अंदर आ गए."
Beautiful. And then Suraj Mustafi says, "Now Eric Ten Hag bought Weghorst." Ami Mix says, "Bauer reminds me of Joey trying to speak French. Je m'appelle Kvaratskhelia." Sandeep Nair, he says, "True, J5 doesn't carry the ball like Partey, but in the second half he came out and did it. I think J5 is the kind of player that just needs a kick." What do you think, Baba? He needs a kick?
Must.
No, I think J5 doesn't need an opposition.
Very nice. The fat guy says, "Baba to this chat is same as Potter to Chelsea players." Agnirup Haldar says, "Bruno सिर्फ 45 minutes miss किया है ये season में." This is true. As what I was saying, he doesn't take him off only at all. Sai Krishna says that Barca v United game was just unbelievably good. Still feel we could have won it. Feeling little bad for Gavi and Pedri though. GGMU. No, don't feel bad for all these people. Nana Mourinho Partiker says, "Weghorst, he's just arthritis Haaland." Very nice. Arthritis Haaland is very nice.
Hey,
अपना भिड़ू King Eric's. हाँ बोलो.
The disrespect to Haaland is just.
I would say it's disrespect to Weghorst. अपना भिड़ू King Eric says, बारसातियों का स्वागत हम फैन पराग से करेंगे. Hagen Das pulls lever for 12th player. Rallies fans for boxing ring. Old Trafford can be. RV बच्चा लोग और Bawa. Bawa is just about staying alive. Ratan Real says, "Hey Bawa, it was fun to meet you at art fair. Did you meet somebody at art fair?"
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
What is art fair? How are you in art fair?
I had gone for the India art fair, no? For Germany.
अच्छा. Delhi में?
Very nice. अपना वीडियो किंग एरिक says, "काम 25 है सिर्फ अभी रैशी प्राइम आएगा अभी बाकी." Very nice. Jay Desai says, "Bruno missed 0 match due to injury in his career. Missed 2 because of illness in his whole footballing career." That's fascinating.
That's a mad stat, dude.
Yeah. I was even looking at Christian Eriksen. Apart from his entire heart condition, he's only missed like some 8 or 9 games totally in his career. It's pretty crazy. Brunendra Fadnavis says, "Azim Bhau, thanks for appreciating me. Otherwise, Sara Bhau ये Marcus Shinde ही मारता है. हम फडनवीस लोगों के नसीब खराब है. Deputy रहेंगे." Very nice. Good political satire. Mani says, "नेपाल में स्क्रीनिंग पॉसिबल है क्या? अलग ही फैन बेस है इधर." भाई नेपाल वन डे
कर सकते हैं.
वन डे नेपाल में कॉमेडी भी करना है मुझे एक बार. We'll do. Shakil Riyad says, can you please check your Insta Center reel? Okay, we will check this after stream because बहुत super chat है. Ashutosh says, Spotify पे भीख और लीवर खींच के जिंदा हो. ए जावी तू क्यों रोता है? अब भी वक्त है. समझा दे तेरे बच्चों को वरना कैसमीरो का लीवर काफी मोटा है.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. How you have this privileged information?
Chinmay Tembe says it is satisfying to watch United have bench options that tweak the system, not just like for like subs and manager to read and change the plan in game. Agreed, absolutely agreed, 100%. Lagao Boli says predicts question suggestion कितने फोफाने थे? 3 सरकार. अविनाश पांडे says इसको गार्डनिंग लीव क्यों बोलते हैं? फिल जोन्स रोजगार योजना क्यों नहीं घोषित करते हैं? Wondrous. Phil Jones, fuck, can you imagine in just 3 short months we will be free of Phil Jones forever?
Oh, that's crazy. Baba, but just imagine this situation happening with 12 of your players.
Neil Arif Abbasi says, Xavi overthinking and changing our impervious backline, bringing Alonso and Alba, shifting Araujo and Kunde is benching Balde. True Pep student.
I think he genuinely did that classic thing that managers do कि ये कप वाले में ना बुड्ढों को खिलाता हूँ क्योंकि एक्सपीरियंस है.
अच्छा, like that. But फिर बुस्केट्स को क्यों रखा बेंच पे? अच्छा, बुस्केट्स था ही नहीं बेंच पे, करेक्ट. केदार सोंटे के one man sports washer is another man's philanthropist. वाह, फुटबॉल का अर्नब on Qatari bit. Very nice. लगाओ बोली says ज्यादा उड़ो मत यूनाइटेड वालों वरना खरीद लूंगा. नहीं टॉड जी प्लीज ऐसा मत करो. ऋतिक सेन गुप्ता says thank you.
Is that doable?
Thank you. Imagine he can't buy a second club.
Why is that?
You're not allowed to own 2 clubs. Conflict of interest in the same league.
There's also one thing where with the Qatari owners also they were talking about how they may not be able to because they own another club that
no, so that is the state of Qatar owns the club. So this is like मतलब a technicality. अलग-अलग company दिखा के they'll do it. Pratiti says Koeman always the star in Paris. Sommer good keeper. अरे Koeman तो मस्त मारा यार goal. Very very good goal he scored. And this one also AC Milan also na they beat Spuddies 1-0. Nice win. Sagar Salvi says PSG hasn't won UCL under Qatar but would like to see them be feeder club to see Mbappe versus Haaland. Very nice. Azim Ahmed says Madrid should play 4-4-2. Right wing पे कुछ रखो ही मत. Only left wing and striker. बाकी सब पीछे. Also Chelsea is so bad. Angry Rantman revived. वो अच्छा वो अभी तक जिंदा है क्या? Angry Rantman.
I think he's talking about Bava.
वो अच्छा Bava. Okay. Kunal
really? He's over what? I thought Angry Rantman went to movie trailers and all this, no?
It's nonsense. It is that terrible. Kunal Putran says thoughts about Lee Mason sacking for VAR mess. I don't know if he was sacked or he resigned, but yeah, point is
mutually left.
Yeah, but good. Should happen. Then Sachin Deo said sell start bench. Baba from Real Madrid, Messi from last World Cup, Rashford after last World Cup. Oh ho. You start Baba from Real Madrid.
Yes.
You bench Messi from last World Cup and you sell Rashford after last World Cup, unfortunately.
Yes. Agreed. Unanimous.
Yes.
Kate D'Souza says, Azim, if you won the last 2 games and we'd have been at the top right now, so Arsenal would have been 9 more points clear thanks to VAR. Kuch bhi bolega. What? If you won the last 2 games, then we would have been top now. So Arsenal should have been 9 more points clear thanks to VAR. Kuch bhi bolega. That's not what I'm saying. If you just take those 2 games out, then we are top of the table. This is mathematics. I don't know which world of numbers and digits you are living in.
Please end it with कुछ भी बोलेगा.
कुछ भी बोलेगा क्या? अपना भिड़ो किंग है.
He's saying अगर तूने वो 2 गेम को इग्नोर किया तो वैसे तो मैं भी ये बोल सकता है कि आर्सेनल
हाँ, तो फिर वैसा मैं बोलेगा कि कैसेमीरो सस्पेंडेड नहीं होता तो अपन आर्सेनल को हरा देता। ऐसा क्या, कंजेक्चर इज नेवर
अगर
एंडिंग।
वैसे मैं भी बोल सकता हूँ यार, एम्बापे आता तो मजा नहीं।
हाँ,
अबे
एग्जैक्ट।
चूतियो, अगर यूक्रेन में वॉर नहीं होता तो टूकेल अभी तक चेल्सी में होता। क्या बोल रहे हो यार तुम लोग?
अपना बिडू किंग एरिक सेज ओनरशिप ऐसा हमाम है जहां सब नंगे हैं। वाह वाह।
Very nice.
Alap
What a
Butch
good
says,
line that is.
you guys are the best forward to OP, tis OP, SHS OP. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Amazing.
Parth Memane says, we would like to hear your thoughts on a hypothetical situation that would be Man United situation if Eric Ten Hag got backing like Potter got from Boli. I don't think Boli is backing Potter. I think Boli is backing himself. Potter.
You think Potter is backing Boli? He's just going to you can do it. You can do it. So what if you never own the club?
Wait, what are you saying? Member chats miss हुए?
डाल दो ना chat में, please.
नहीं, it's not showing me in the, what do you call it? In the back end. I am sorry, but it's not showing me any member chats in the back end. Wait, let me see. Is there any? नहीं, member chats भी दिख रहा है मेरे को. सब तो पड़ा है. There was some that chats that we read early while we were doing the Chelsea discussion, so maybe we read those there, but sab pada hai. I have none unread. Chota Don Moshiji Gant says, cutting edge analysis on Fofadu just like my free kick. Wow. Nice.
Who's saying?
Nice. Chota Don Moshiji Gant.
Very nice.
Aditya Raju, acha, your first member chat. Wait, I have it. He said, thank you, Piers Morgan, for helping us. This again, Aditya Raju, I'm giving you warning. Before stream, you don't. I have to copy paste into a note. He says, thank you, Piers Morgan, for helping us get rid of the kachra from our club. Hashtag GGMU. No one is bigger than the club. And Jurgen Klopp also had put chat before. I have saved. He said, thumbnail creator deserves raise plus bonus for us free much. रेस तो दिया है, बोनस का देखेंगे, मच का कोई बनाने को है ही नहीं. अपना वीडियो किंग एरिक्स हैज वेरी नाइसली सेड सेकंड हॉर्स स्टोरीज. वेरी नाइस. And Bhumit Patel says, before Glazers, United was offered to be bought by Gaddafi. Also, Rupert Murdoch and I'm assuming this is Ghislaine Maxwell's father, have also tried buying United.
Wow, Gaddafi.
Gaddafi.
Would have been something to see. No suspension, only execution.
Phil Jones का करियर काफी अलग होता.
तू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट टर्मिनेट करेगा, समझा? हाँ सर.
Oh God! Imagine playing preseason in Libya.
बहुत मजा आता था, dude. ये होना चाहिए.
Kunal Putran says, heard about the Lee Mason sacking for VAR mess. We did hear.
Yes.
Pratik Chaturvedi finally says, RV guys, YouTube blocked my card for autopay. Realized last month my membership was paused for 6 months. For 2 के लिए Play Store में money add किया. Thank you so much. Either way, does not matter. It's all fine. चलो, I hope everybody's stuff has been read. अभी मेरे system में और कुछ बता रहा नहीं. I will still check on my fucking where is the thing? Stream elements, but I think सब कुछ पढ़ लिया है. Go to dashboard.
We have to do predicts or?
We have to do predicts. Quick one.
Oh no,
Baba, tell. Baba, will you survive? Or should we do predicts on phone?
No, I'm fine. Last week, I just want to say, this Kautuk is fucking cheating, I feel. Yeah. Last week, Azim, I have got 4. Azim has got 102. Kautuk has 3018.
Why? Who did you wager on? You wagered on City beating Arsenal, all points.
Come on. I put everything on it.
What are these fucking... Every time he gets...
Can you tell what the current scores are?
1761, Azim Banatona.
1761, okay.
1534, Neville Shah. Kautuk Srivastava is negative
Huh?
1728.
How
How?
that's possible?
I'm just lying. It's
Oh.
4524. I just
4,
thought Kautuk
5,
was
2,
celebrating too
4.
much. So I needed to give him that feeling that young Real Madrid person off the bench felt when uh,
बाबा चल इस हफ्ते तेरे लिए मैं आधे पॉइंट्स मेरे चेल्सी पे वेजर करूंगा और जय माता दी लेट्स होप दैट
Jai Mata Di, let's hope. That's what it is when you say Chelsea. Not
you
let's
decide,
rock.
one sec, Kautuk, I'm telling you now. Right, तू चेल्सी पे डाल रहा है ये
मैं
week.
डाल रहा आधे पॉइंट्स डाल रहा हूँ मैं स्ट्रेट
Okay.
straight.
This is without knowing who we are playing.
I don't give a fuck. Oh fuck. Wait, what? How are you playing?
Okay, chalo, let's go.
No.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
We also need to do United Barca and League Cup final for 10 points.
Fuck, who are they playing? Spurs away. Fuck me. अरे बेच-
चलो
बर्बाद हो गया मैं ये सब हीरोगिरी क्यों करता हूँ Shit.
अरे but you only given half. Na? Even if you lose it, you will still be leading.
अरे but this Noni Maduaki and all will be there यार.
I'm also saying, Kautuk, this confidence with which you come like a gambler. चल blind डाल दिया. वैसा जुआरी अगर आएगा तो यही होएगा ना भाई.
No, fuck me.
एक तो the problem is
यार
ये सब points ऐसा उधारी में मिला है from some
oh god. Okay, ठीक है, this is going to be interesting. I have to fuck.
I don't know why Ayush has said no conditions apply anymore. On stream, please change.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Because the thing is that Kautuk's debts have all been cleared.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, but all that to be changed.
They're coming back. Ayush, don't worry.
Okay, chalo, shall we begins?
Let's
Oh,
see.
fuck.
Fulham versus Wolves.
Pulias.
Low पिट गए. I mean, Wolves will win.
Oh no, draw because no Mitro.
No, I was going to say draw anyway. Draw.
Okay.
Everton Villa.
Dyche ball.
Everton Villa. No. Good evening.
Dyche ball.
No.
Dyche ball.
Everton.
Good evening.
Ex Lampard. देख भाई लैम्पार्ड जो भी क्लब छोड़ के गया ना वो क्लब चैंपियंस लीग जीता.
Somehow Everton is going to win Champions League this year. City को निकाल देगा Champions League से. They'll be like Everton, you are allowed next.
अरे guys. Okay. Ayush gets +10 if we predict the next thing that he has said correctly because he's already written it. Okay, this is our prediction according to him.
अच्छा.
Leicester versus Arsenal. Just in old school fashion, I will say Leicester at home. Okay.
Draw.
Already, Ayush has lost. You both are saying draw?
Yes.
Okay, I'm saying Arsenal. But okay.
-10 for Ayush then.
I'm -10 for Ayush.
Okay. 10
West
rupees of
Ham
salary,
versus-
by the way, that means.
Hey, just curious, what had he written?
He wrote Arsenal, Leicester. So Arsenal, and you Leicester, Kautuk.
अच्छा.
Anyway, West Ham versus Nottingham.
Oh.
West Ham versus Nottingham.
Whammers, I feel.
Nottingham.
Whammers.
I think draw, considering City के साथ भी draw निकाला वो लोग तो. Leeds versus Saints.
Leeds.
Actually, no, yeah. It's, Saints because निकाला रहा है अभी.
Leeds.
Saints, Ayush.
Saints. Bournemouth versus City.
Oh, City.
City captain.
City scoreline.
City captain. Okay, no, not City captain. Arsenal captain. City wager all points.
All points. Bye.
Oh fuck. Baba, you're forcing my hand also now.
I didn't
Okay.
know.
City scoreline 4-2. Haaland hat-trick.
Okay.
4-1. Sorry.
सिटी वेजर ऑल पॉइंट यार, ये बॉर्नमथ के साथ हार के आया ना, ये लोग नाक कटा के आया ना, मैं 0 पॉइंट्स पे चला जाएगा वापस. ओके, व्हाट सिटी योर्स इज कॉल लाइन व्हाट?
4-1.
4-1. ये बॉर्नमथ में गोल कौन मार रहा है मेरे को बता.
अरे सोलंकी.
डोमिनिक.
Yes.
ओके. पैलेस वर्सेस लिवरपूल.
Liverpool scoreline 2-1 to Liverpool.
Draw.
So Liverpool captain. चल.
Oh.
Liverpool captain. Arsenal captain cancel. Liverpool and Liverpool captain.
Oh, Baba, this is the week where you've become unpredictable.
The gambler.
And Damak versus Al Nassr.
Ah.
Isn't Damak a fucking store in the Gulf?
Damak, no, Al Nassr only now. Baba is in form.
Baba form. Baba hat-trick.
Okay, draw. United versus Newcastle.
For
Oh,
10
shit.
points, this is.
Oh,
For
shit.
10 points.
United.
United. But Newcastle United.
Oh, ho.
Manchester United. Okay. And then Manchester United versus Barcelona.
Also
for all
10 points. But what are we
Oh.
predicting?
They are predicting two things.
Result
Both for
and
10 points.
हाँ.
Both for 10 points. Result and who's going through.
Oh, like that we're doing.
Ah.
Manchester United 2-0. Manchester United going through. 2-0.
Draw and United. Draw and Barcelona going through.
What?
These
Great.
Barca fuckers always fucking screw us. See, 1 week can't be that good also. Little suffering there has to be. As Baba once said, to win a cup, you have to lose a cup.
I had actually said to win a final, you have to lose a final. So I don't know if it works for cup.
To lose a round of 32 is like winning a league cup, you know.
Oh,
The same.
Okay. Azim is draw and Barca go through. As you have been proven wrong, Ayush, with your prediction, that was rubbish. Because Ayush wrote, whoever wins goes through. Yes, but if there's a draw also, somebody can go through, na? Because 1-1 draw mein Barca will go through.
No, draw and penalties. I'm saying Barca go on penalties. Because apna De Gea bachayega nahi.
No, but on 1-1 also on away goals they go through.
No, there's no away goals.
There's no away goals.
That stopped. Okay. So United win. United clean win. 3-0.
Wow.
And go through.
Oh.
Fuck, Baba, today, huh? Today's the day.
Wow. Ghee and shakkar.
Okay. No scoreline prediction, of course, for this, but okay. And now, Kautuk Srivastava, for your nightmare prediction.
Oh, fuck.
You know what you do? You predict Spurs, but put money on Chelsea. Okay.
Really?
Spurs versus Chelsea.
Chelsea to win.
Major half points. You said it now. You can't help it. So
Yeah.
what is yours?
Major half points. Fuck, मैं 2000 पे आ जाऊंगा यार वापस भेज. और इधर बाबा बॉर्नमथ के अगेंस्ट जीत के चला जाएगा आगे. हट.
Azim, we're waiting on you.
Kya, for what?
Spurs versus Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Let's do quickly Champions League also, no? Why not? 4 game फटाफट.
I'm saying Chelsea to win 2-0.
क्या
Come
बात है,
on.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात
Both goals by Kane.
है. Why Bolly will sign him at halftime?
हम लोग तो नहीं स्कोर करेगा ना.
Let's
Okay.
do these also, no? Quickly. Eintracht Frankfurt versus Napoli.
This
Arey,
is for
Napoli.
5 points, huh? This is for 5 points.
5
Napoli,
points.
Napoli.
Napadori for sure.
Naspadori.
Naspadori.
Kvaratskhelia.
Liverpool versus Real Madrid.
Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid.
I'm saying
Wait, where
draw.
are they playing? Where are they playing?
Liverpool. Draw for me.
Real Madrid. Real Madrid.
I think Liverpool nick it.
Naked. क्या
I-
बात है.
Nick it 1-0. Tight 1-0.
Wondrous. Okay. Inter versus FC Porto.
Hi.
I say Inter.
What was the previous round ka score?
Inter.
There was no previous round. This is round of 16.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Then Inter.
हो गया ना?
तू क्या बोला, इंटर या पोर्टो?
Inter.
And final, RB Leipzig versus Manchester City.
Ooh.
I
City.
say City.
Hallu.
Halish.
Oh, I think that's what that guy was writing. He was writing Bhai 33 and all that, which was how many goals he scored. Hallu Bhai.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. In the meanwhile, Parth Memane is saying
Leipzig.
backing like Chelsea transfers. What did you think? You're saying Leipzig? Okay.
No, draw.
Okay, so Parth, then in that case, I think Eric would achieve many things with backing. I think he still will because he'll get little backing in the summer either way. Ajinkya says, thanks for doing this. Much love to all three of you. Much love to you also, friend. And that is another episode of 442. If you're in Mumbai, 5th of March, United versus Liverpool screening. Tickets
Yes.
are available. मैं डाल रहा है टिकट लिंक फिर से. I will put in the description also. अरे किधर गया मेरा वो चीज? Where is the thing? There it is the thing. All right. Yes. So please come if you can. If you're in Mumbai, 5th March, 9 p.m. We will start the show. 10 p.m. is the match. 8:30 तक आ जाना. खाना वाना दारू शारू जो भी है मंगा लेना. 400 rupees cover you get.
Yeah, and get your tickets soon because they get sold out very fast. And
Yes.
just get them soon.
Yes.
Also 2-3 things. One, if you like long form storytelling, then Secondhand Stories is recording stories. You can become a member of my channel and come for those. Stories will be out in a month or two. Secondly, if you like what you're seeing on this stream, then tell people about it. If you tell one person, then Cody Gakpo scores. If you tell 2 people, then he does it. So depending on what
Wow.
you're
वाह क्या बात है.
depending on where you stand on that. Make
And
sure that you-
also BT dubs. We have in all likelihood for the 5th March screening, we have a surprise Liverpool guest who will be
Yeah.
joining us. Which one we don't know because there are many in the comedy scene, but one has agreed for now. Let's see if he sticks to this commitment in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
And Pratik Chaturvedi says, guys, you missed Gaultier stopped managing PSG and Campos came in the middle to manage. What?
What?
He stopped
Really?
managing in the middle? What?
Yeah.
He's just like कि मेरा हो गया तुम लोग देख लो अभी. Very good.
ये next वाले में करते हैं.
Okay, chalo friends, take care. Thank you. We will see you guys next week, and then after that we will see you all at Social for Mazedar screening. By the way, fun fact that where we are doing the screening used to be Manchester United Cafe, and will be nice. I've watched matches also over there. It will be fun. Chalo. Take care, friends. Tada bye bye. Smash a like before you leak. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel. And please share whatever shorts, beats, reels, wheels with friends to get new people involved to this cult that we are running. Chalo. Take care. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.
One second. What Supan is saying? What Supan is saying? If this is true, it's incredible.
Again, Neymar is injured for sister's birthday.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Oh, कैसा आदमी है यार ये नेमार.
That
Unbelievable.
would be crazy.
Don't worry, Baba. Next season ये same Chelsea पे करेगा. Okay, chalo. Thank you, friends. Take care. Tata, bye bye. Thank you for watching the 4.
Or
Two.
Goodbye.